Okay. I am with personal computer.
Woohoo!
That's good.
Now.
Now, obviously, you're wondering, why is he using a defective electric kettle? Because I want some goddamn Irish breakfast tea, damn it. And I don't want to boil a regular pot of water. So, I don't have one of those regular kettles anymore. All I have is like pots and pans and then electric kettle that's defective. But anyway, what's up, Gargamon?
Hello! I am with PC.
Excellent. You're with politically correct. Gotcha. All right, so you guys get a phone call as you guys are organizing and getting armor on about a little bit past 9 a.m. Monday, December 25th, on a cold, wintry day in New England and Massachusetts countryside. And you get a call on the satellite phone, Sophia, as you're putting on your helmet and making sure it's strapped and stuff. Ring, 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 banana phone. No, it doesn't have that ringtone, but it is ringing.
Picks it up like a boss.
Yeah, this is L. So you're getting a new person. I think you've met him in the last opera about 3 days ago. Some of you, especially you. S. So Mr. P will be there very shortly. He was there at the Lowe's, if you recall, while you were shopping, and then he hangs up.
Yeah, I think I remember him.
Well, you say that, but he's already hung up on you.
Jerk.
And then you hear a car pull up on the driveway, the gravel road. Parcel, you're in a rental car. You had just arrived. A little bit late because your flight was delayed to Arkham, Massachusetts International Airport. But you're now here. So you pull up in a car, as they can see out the window if they part the curtains. What's your rental car today?
It's like a 2025 Toyota Corolla, blacked out.
Okay, so tinted and everything, and ubiquitous, so it doesn't look and stand out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just see some newer model Toyota Corolla just pull up with tinted windows. There's Massachusetts plates. As he pulls up, snow begins to fall from the sky. Christmas Eve yesterday, it was just a blustery day, but no precipitation. So it's starting to snow right now. Now what?
Here.
It's assumed you all have armor and stuff now. But Tony comes out and either A, opens the window and says, "Welcome, my friend," to Parser, or opens the door and says as much. Either way, I need you to describe Parser because Tony wasn't here last time when you described him the other day. Gargamon.
Okay. 1 second. I think I'm gonna have Chrome.
Yeah, you're also cutting out on Discord, just so you know, Gargamon.
Oh, that's because I'm talking quiet, I think.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, when you were talking just now, yeah, it picked it up just fine. But earlier, yeah, you were kind of lower volume. That might be why.
Yeah, I was talking quiet. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Parser. Don't know where the character sheet is. DG Cell C?
Yes, I moved it.
Okay. Found it. All right. So, Parser is mid-30s. He's got short black hair, blue eyes. He's wearing a business suit with a Kevlar vest underneath. And we're in wintertime weather, right?
Yeah, winter weather. You're in New
Yeah.
England, so yes, Massachusetts.
So yeah, he's wearing a black trench coat over like a probably like a navy blue business suit, and he's wearing like one of those candy cane striped ties, the diagonal ones. So it's like he's wearing red, white, and blue. With a black like London fog overcoat, trench coat, and he's got sunglasses on, so you can't really tell he's got blue eyes, but he does. Wear my sunglasses at night, and yeah, he just kind of
it's actually
steps
the
out.
morning, but yeah,
Okay.
still wear it. And sunglasses in the morning. But anything else you want to add to your character, Bob Parser?
Yeah, he steps out of the car. You can see these just under 6 foot. He's like 5'11".
Okay. Okie dokie. Did you hear Agent Spinoza, Tony Spinoza's description earlier, Gargamon? I wasn't sure if you were there for that at the beginning.
I think I was, yeah.
Then he need not describe again. Anyway, and he did post a picture in Discord voice channel chat. So anyway, yeah, Tony says some greeting to you as you step out of the car. And then yeah.
All right.
I can describe the weather. It is snowing.
What's up,
I have
Tony?
no NPCs here. Yeah, so he goes, "What's up, Tony?"
And I just kind of lock up the car, bloop, bloop, and just walk right up to the front awning.
We got beans. You like beans?
From time to time.
Well, someone's got to eat them. I hate them.
Yeah, you look past him into the living room, which is just beyond the front door, and inside there's like 21 cans. Not even like there's exactly 21 cans of Bush's baked beans just all around the living room.
21 cans.
Exactly 21 cans. Yes.
That's a character. 21 cans. Oddly specific number. Not exactly 2 dozen. Not exactly 20.
Yeah, they're just kind of motionless, just in disarray on the floor.
That is lucky 7, though.
Floor, by the way. But go ahead.
That is a lucky 7, though.
Good point. Good point. It's 7 3 times. Ain't that something?
That it is. That it is.
But the cans were knocked over earlier by fate or maybe a ghost or something. I don't know.
Probably when you guys were walking around, maybe.
Yeah, totally.
Anyways, why don't we step into the basement and talk about the opera?
Yeah, he wasn't briefed because he was late. His character was delayed at the airport, but not that you guys know that or informed about that in character. You just know that he just showed up now because Sophia got the call like less than 5 minutes ago before Parser arrived. Any case, yeah, so he suggests going to the basement. There is a basement, yes. And you go down to the basement. And what is in the basement? There is some stuff. Let me look. There
one of
is
those,
the only thing in the basement is unfurnished. Otherwise, and undecorated. Just a big, large basement. The bottom of some stone steps, and there's maybe like a water heater down here in a closet. Otherwise, you see a large iron and lead lined case with a padlock around it and a message that reads "Keep cold at all costs." A newer sticky note in different handwriting that reads, "Oh, really?"
Okay.
But otherwise, it is padlocked, iron and lead-lined case, a large one. It seems to thrum with electricity and with some internal battery.
Is this one of those green boxes that the whole house is a skiff, or we have to go into a specific room that's a skiff?
A what?
Sensitive compartmentalized information facility where you can talk about Delta Green clearance.
The entire place is a skiff.
Awesome.
I just forgot what the acronym stood for. So.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm going to edit the green box description because this is the only thing in the basement is the box, the 2 notes on it.
Okay.
because I forgot to put in like where each green box item is. I'm just doing it over time as you guys walk and find them. But anyway, yeah. So you can talk anywhere. So you're in the basement right now. Some of you or all of you.
So Tony, what's the op?
Well, our job was to find a hacker who came in possession of photographs from one of our previous ops and was trying to sell it to the news. Unfortunately, this individual is now deceased, as well as his girlfriend, and we now have to come into possession of the electronics that he had, and he gave them to a courier who took them to a house here, and he points at the map that he has of the area. We also have a mortar.
Massachusetts. There's a map of Massachusetts, and you notice he's pointing towards a location in between Bolton, Massachusetts, a real town, and northeast Massachusetts. You could look up Bolton, Bolton, if you really want to for more info. But in between Bolton, Massachusetts, and the fictional town of Innsmouth, Massachusetts, he's pointing towards a location, which is where the electronics were couriered to, what Spinoza is talking about. But anyway, go ahead.
We are highly concerned about traps.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Also,
mention.
Dylan-
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was about to say. Did someone mention the mortar?
Dylan-
Sophia is.
Also, Dillinger 1 okayed an airstrike if we need it, and 2 put a mortar a mile away from the house. The fact that he's done this implies that it could be very dangerous.
Agreed.
Airstrike from aircraft. I'm hearing mortar, and I'm hearing airstrike.
It's just earlier in game when Leone told him about it the other game night, because this is the next morning after that conference call with Dillinger and Leone. Dillinger said he had authorized a last resort airstrike and moved a mortar within 1 mile of the house. Both last resorts.
Okay, so we have
But he implied there's something very dangerous there, Dillinger, but he didn't say it outright. He just said, I have authorized a last resort airstrike and a mortar within a mile. And you need to call Leone and ask him to call me directly to authorize either.
Is the
And
airstrike
then Leone was like, and then Dillinger just hung up on the conference call. But yeah.
Okay, so
Go
we don't know if the airstrike is on station or if they have to take off from an
Yeah,
from an
you have no
airfield.
idea.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we do know that we
There's
have
a mortar
an-
within a mile of it, yes.
with a DG friendly asset controlling it.
It was implied either a DG friendly or another DG cell.
Okay,
The Dillinger did not specifically say.
that's
Anyway,
some really
so,
cool
back in
options,
character.
actually. Really cool option. Okay. That's a refreshing change.
Yes,
I've never been on an op with that many options.
Fidge Construction says, well, any luck, hopefully this isn't a bad sign. Who left?
Who left?
Probably because she doesn't want to be caught at work playing a game.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
But yeah, no, anyway, as I was saying, so, honestly, quite frankly, I think we're supposed to bring the house down before not even entering it.
okay.
It is an option. Burn it to the ground.
So what's our plan?
It's in a moderately to heavily forested area just before it becomes swampland around Innsmouth. So yes, you could burn it down, but you'd cause a big forest fire. Not that, collateral damage isn't part of Delta Green, but yeah.
Well, I could, I can make Molotovs.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just that, we're in a forest, so any fire is likely to spread.
You
Right.
got it.
Okay.
Hmm.
When are we gonna infiltrate?
Well, we were gonna get body armor first. Because, it being a potentially dangerous place, armor is a decent idea. Maybe guns as well.
Okay. Well, I've got my Kevlar and vest in the car with my AR.
Good. Fortunately, I'm not sure how to. Well, I'm not really sure how to, get illegal body armor. Mine's technically legal. We're technically doing a lot of lifting there.
You, Sophia, you're part of a shady PMC. You could just call your buddies to come do something. You just give them some money under the table.
Yeah, I mean, I could call if you guys think. I mean, no, I'll just call up. Wait, before I call up, you guys have your own methods, or?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay, well, I can call up. I can't guarantee what we'll get.
Yeah, to do that, that's either A, depending on how you role play it, a bureaucracy check or a persuasion check. So, like, how do you try to figure out? Do you use resources within the company to say, "Hey, I'm a team leader. I'd like this done at this location," and it's already a shady PMC, so it's not like they're going to question you. But you just got to push you just got to push the paperwork.
I mean,
but on it, or you can just call someone directly, and that's a persuasion check.
Nah, she'll try to do the official thing first.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
you submit some vague order as a team leader.
Yeah,
that you need some op done off the books here, and that's a bureaucracy roll. Yes.
Okay. Hey.
All right, you succeed. Roll 1d6 plus 1. That's how many hours it'll be until like a paramilitary team shows up to get briefed on what to do.
4.
And guess what? What's the best part about this? You don't pay for any of this.
Yeah, and also, I mean, out of character, there's a good chance that this PMC is being paid by Delta behind doors.
Yeah, probably. That's probably why you got the job so quickly. But also because, most PMC guys are just really corrupt individuals anyway. I mean they're highly skilled. They know what they're doing, but they really don't. They really don't care if they're getting paid to do something. They'll shoot people.
Sophia's one of the few that's in it because she just has a hard time not being a soldier.
Yeah, and then she nearly got court-martialed and fired. So
she didn't get court-martialed and fired. She just sued him to undo it.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got reversed, so you're honorably discharged at the end of the day. But anyway, so yes, in about 4 hours they will arrive because there's some PMC guys or contractors in the area. A team will show up. Roll 2d3, and that's how many.
2d3. Here we go.
That's how many are going to show up to whatever location you tell them to meet at. Probably not the green box. Okay, well, 6 of them will show up. But you probably don't want them at the green box, so what do you tell them to meet?
She'll just go to, she'll just order a motel room nearby or something.
You mean in Bolton, Massachusetts? Because that's right before you get to the house that's owned by Singer family.
She'll go to Bolton and probably just rent out some sort of storage shed or something.
You don't have to go there. You can just call and they'll rent something for you and you pay electronically.
That'll happen.
All right, so you just go on your smartphone and go on a website and rent out a one of those storage facility, storage rooms. And that instead of a hotel room or motel room, because that's more obvious that people are staying there. And that's going to be big enough for a 6-person fire team to hang out in for a little while. And then you tell them to meet at the Easy Storage facility in Bolton. So they'll be there in about 4 hours. Right now it's about 9:30 a.m. So they'll meet you at about 1400 hours. So that's 2 p.m. All right. So now you know.
2 p.m.
Are we going to infiltrate overt, covert, or clandestine?
Yeah, out of character, what's the plan?
At this point, we actually don't know. We like intel.
Yeah, you have very little intel on the place. You just know it's owned by the Singer family.
We're told that a person could be there.
That's all they know, maybe. And other than that, there's nothing known about the house.
Yeah, so we're going to try to do it stealthily, but we probably have to be there in person. So hopefully covert.
Yeah, you see satellite photos of it. It just looks like a couple acres of land owned by the Singer family, and on it is in a clearing is a log cabin. That's it. There's no cars from the satellite photo that you can see. but you do see what looks like tire tracks on the gravel driveway going to the nearby MSR, main service road. It's in the countryside, some forested area. So a lot can go wrong in 2 acres of country land, just saying, in a log cabin.
Yeah.
But and you don't know very much about it. So there you go. You just know implied things. Why would Dillinger have a mortar moved within a mile of it? Why is he saying you can use an airstrike as a last resort too? There's something up that he knows that you don't. And it's okay because it's above your pay grade clearance level.
Need to know basis.
Exactly. In any case, back in character, do you tell them that you have a 6-person fire team showing up?
Yeah. I have
Okay.
a fire team showing up. They're here to give me gear, so. Conjure shrugs.
Out of character, they can actually do whatever the hell you tell them to.
Yeah.
Because you're a
'Cause,
supervisor, remember?
Yeah, so,
And they don't care because they're getting paid over 6 figures a year.
Yeah, but yeah, Sophia kind of shrugs and says, technically I told him to bring gear for us, but I am in charge of them technically. I could have them try to help. Only issue is that we're bringing non-program friendlies to a program mission. Firepower's appreciate it, but if we find anything, we'll have to be very subtle about it.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, theoretically, if you pay them enough, they'll never talk.
That's true.
Oh.
I mean, they're my coworkers. I don't like talking bad about them, but they, look, people are in the business for the money, not for the passion.
They brought us drop weapons and drop armor.
They're going to, yes.
They're well in 4 hours, yeah, is what Sophia's telling you in character. You're still at
I
the
can
green
also-
box.
Yeah, I can also have them help, but like I said, it's a bit risky.
Yes, I agree.
There's a risk. Basically, extra firepower is very good. But what's
Yeah.
not so good is if they see stuff, well, you know.
There ain't much we can do about it.
No, so with that in mind, do you guys want me to
They
have
see
them help?
stuff, nothing
No.
stops you from committing them to a state hospital or killing them in cold blood.
Yeah, well,
That is true.
Sophia would feel bad about that though. She doesn't want to do that. But no, but so Sophia says,
No.
so what's
No.
the
Don't need them.
okay.
Because we have all these indirect fire options.
That's
Good
true.
point. We can just mortar it.
Yep. Okay, well, I'll have that in mind.
Well,
And
they are showing up to at least give you gear, like drop guns, suppressors, grenades, all the shit that you
Nice.
normally can't get, that a PMC can.
nice.
But you haven't
It's
met
like
them
having-
yet, so you're
It's
still in
like
Arkham.
having- It's like having character with connections. It's very useful sometimes.
Nods? We get nods? Night ocular devices.
Oh, is that what they call them
Uh,
now? I usually just
yeah.
night vision or NVG.
Night
It would
vision
happen.
goggles, yeah.
Just forget it.
Night ocular devices. I guess I haven't heard that one. I'll have to remember that. But yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they
gonna
call them
give
in
you
the
some.
military.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, I'm a civilian. I don't know these things, but I only know some of the acronyms. But anyway, yeah. So they would give you some nods too, but that's in 4 hours at about 2 p.m. So right now it's about 9:30 a.m. And they're meeting you guys further northeast of Arkham in Bolton, which is about an hour's drive away.
So nods, Kevlar helmet, ballistic vest with plates,
Yep.
and probably what seven magazines for our assault rifles.
Probably more. I mean, they didn't give
10.
Sophia a laundry list to keep it off record.
No.
Okay.
It-
I'm gonna
Also,
load up
it's
10.
worth noting.
Less
Yeah.
paper trail for like some auditor to find the better.
Yeah, exactly.
All it says is that she moved and requested a support team, and then it
Yes.
just says 6 are showing up at any specification, and then it doesn't say anything else. It's just the rest of it's implied.
Yeah,
IFAC.
it is worth noting that
uh,
these guys are these guys are, you know, PMC. So a lot of this stuff isn't really. It really probably they're not going to mind if it doesn't come back.
any flashbangs, frags, or smokes.
They are likely bringing all 3.
Wow,
Remember, they're
okay.
not giving Sophia a laundry list that can be tracked
Yeah.
and eventually
No,
seen as an audit. On
She
an audit
basically
from a
asked
third party,
for
watchdog.
She basically asked for a full course meal. It's probably a bit of everything.
Yeah, and all it says is a support team of 6, employees will be showing up at your specified location in the message log because it's this exchange of emails using her work email because she filled out some forms with bureaucracy skill. And it's all very vague and lots of it's implied, but it's implied they're bringing a lot of stuff, military grade stuff.
Yeah.
There's no actual list. They just says support team will show up at designated address. End quote.
Yeah. Sophia, being a well-respected, high-ranking PMC, gets a special treatment, I
Yeah,
guess.
she's a supervisor and team leader. So,
What armor value is this armor gonna be?
and it will be. Let me look it up in the book. That's a
Probably
good
the same
question.
as probably the same as Sophia's, I would think.
Well, how many points is yours? Because the helmet gives 1. What's the attack armor give?
5 base.
Okay, that means if it's
helmet.
5, with the helmet or without the helmet.
Without 6 with
Okay,
it.
so then 6 armor. Then if you put the helmet on.
Yeah.
If your helmet gets knocked off or whatever, or you forget to put it on, or it
And,
breaks, then it's 5.
Also, reminder to the team: this armor does not protect against lethality. If you get lethality, you still die. So, be wary of shotguns and assault rifles. Still,
Correct. Shotguns can still do a lot of damage. They don't have lethality. They do
Yeah.
2d10 at point blank. However, full auto weapons and like grenades and stuff like that, they still can do lethality. Go right
being,
and ignore armor. Yeah.
Point being, still be careful because I'm not saying anyone here would, but some players they get some armor and they go, "I'm invincible," and they rush like 5 enemies and die instantly.
Yes, actually, I think I recall some years ago I was running Delta Green for some other people. It's before I met Redbird. They specifically went out of their way to requisition bomb suits, so they were very slow trying to invade a shady Agrogen research lab, and I think one of them just died to a hail of gunfire because I rolled like a 2 or something.
Yeah, and also armor piercing rounds exist, so
Yeah, they had armor piercing, full auto, this guy in bomb suit. Bomb suit gives 10 points of armor, but it's still not going to protect against lethality.
no.
Should I also get a rifle? I have a shotgun right now.
Oh, you're getting a
I should
rifle.
just use a
Yeah,
shotgun.
you're getting a lot of support weapons
Okay.
So this will probably
from the quote unquote support team.
Just probably work on typing out the list soon, if not now.
Yeah, as you guys figure out what you're doing, role
but Sophia-
play, and then tell me when you're fast traveling to Bolton because that's an hour drive.
Sophia will actually begin the drive now, but the others can come if they want to. They can just stay and she can bring it to them.
They
They'll
should probably
still-
go with you because it's on the way to the cabin. Remember, the cabin's in between Bolton, Massachusetts, and Innsmouth, Massachusetts. You're currently in Arkham, which is southwest, an hour from Bolton. So you might as well all just start going to Bolton, and then from there go to the cabin. It saves time.
What is the base range for the rifle? I don't know any of that stuff.
That depends. Usually at least 150, but
Yeah, they're going to give you light rifles. I'm typing up a list now.
Still able to tell us that.
The Colt M4 is 100 meters.
Yeah, they're giving you a bunch of Colt M4 A2s, but I'm typing up a list now. Give me a moment. So this is a good time to role play as you guys are talking on throat mics or on the ride over, etc.
Do we all have throat mics or no?
Feds have throat mics.
Yes.
Got it.
If you're a Fed, you got it.
Yeah, well. But yeah, Sophia says in throat mics, she'll say, assuming we're driving, kind of in conflict situation.
It's assuming you're driving and they have an hour to kill, so you're not going to have a silent ride, are you?
Yeah. No, probably not.
Most people realistically don't. They just get bored after a while.
Yeah, Sophia will
So you're
say,
talking on the way, just role play as I type a list.
Yeah, she'll say, anyway, these guys, they're the type to get paid, not ask questions, so don't be too on guard with them.
That's good.
They're not going to interrogate you and stuff. They get paid, they go home, and that's that. But yeah, still, though, obviously don't mention anything too sensitive in front of them. Rather than have to kill or lock them in a hospital. I mean, they're not. My coworkers generally aren't the best of people, but I'd rather not have to hurt them.
Well, thankfully you have contacts because I don't.
Oh, you stay in this job long enough, eventually you can make some argument.
You're right. Hopefully, if I don't go crazy.
Yeah, well, just gonna pull Sam Butler and you won't get shot when you do.
I'll try my best.
Attaboy. Poor Sophia in trauma. I was military before this, so easy to get a PMC job. And also, I suspect that, like General Fast also proved, there's a decent chance I was, someone got paid to just prove me quickly. Probably like DG. Probably like having someone that, they can do this with.
Good point.
Well, yeah, besides that, yeah, not much else to say.
I feel like Tony's trying not to step on people's toes because most of his small talk is gonna be like, "So what are you getting for Christmas?" And then everyone here is like deep in trauma, like so.
Well, I mean,
Nothing
you
he
don't know
says is
this,
gonna help.
but you don't know this, but Sophia's husband died near Christmas. It was like, I think it was like after Thanksgiving, like right after. So
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't think he could really say anything to help anybody.
no, I mean, look, man, you're not the therapist, so. But no, yeah, you definitely do get that like really long, just like kind of atch from Sophia. She's struggling, baby.
You all get body armor. I forgot about that. Let me put that down.
Yeah.
I'm not going to list that out because they only bring just enough body armor to get people who didn't already have tactical body armor. So that's
Yeah.
one suit for Parser. You can write it down. And then you have a suit of tactical body armor and a combat helmet for Parser, and same thing for Spinoza now. And yes, it's fitted in your size because Sophia would have given them general sizes and stuff in her little report and
So,
emails. The
Sophia
company.
Sophia is a professional.
So you got grenades. I listed them. 2 flashbangs, 1 frag, 2 smokes, 1 homemade white phosphorus grenade, 10 M4A2 assault rifles. You're gonna have to figure out what you do with all of them. That's more than our teammates.
They just okay.
They just brought a bunch of them. That's what they did, like a small crate.
She will take the.
They brought a small crate full of disassembled, as in 10 of them, Colt M4A2 assault rifles, and then 40 round mags for them. So, and they're already loaded with bullets. So they just brought them in a small crate, and they just kind of had it dropped off at the storage facility. When you guys get to the easy storage facility on the outskirts of Bolton, Massachusetts, a small town, northeast Massachusetts, a real town actually. I think it has like 5,000 people, last I checked on Google. In any case, it's on the outskirts of town, easy storage facility. One of the outdoor storage units, number 23, this guy just standing there. He's wearing like urban camo fatigues that doesn't have a tag or name tag or anything. And he's clearly wearing a tactical vest and has a shoulder-holstered 357 Magnum revolver. Otherwise, he's just looks nonchalant, just standing in front of the storage unit, waiting on you guys. And as soon as you get up there, he refers to a pickup truck parked at the back of it, and that's where all the shit is. A crate of guns, grenades, and armor. Otherwise, there's nothing else.
Anyway,
so that's all we can get in 4 hours, ma'am. And he
It's
salutes her,
fine.
and then starts to leave.
Yeah.
Turning on the
'Cause,
pickup truck after you unload it.
She'll say, oh, by the I'm assuming she probably also got their numbers and stuff too.
Yeah, you have the number. You have the number of the team leader.
She'll say, I don't think off the cargoes afterwards, but just in case I do, don't get drunk.
Oh, okay. Can we gamble instead? He laughs as he gets in the truck.
Sure, you can. If you want to, you can gamble. If you can hire a hooker, if you want to as well. Just don't get drunk. I need you sober.
All right, we'll stay dry. But I'm gonna meet the others. We're at some location nearby. It's a Motel 3. He rolls his eyes, and he thought Motel 6s were bad. Should see the place.
Motel 3? What is it? Just like a tent?
He laughs and then just motors off unless you ask him about anything else.
No, that's it.
Yeah, he leaves. This pickup truck just going down the road. So yeah, you
Um,
have a bunch of grenades, armor for each of you. There's not a third set of tactical armor for Sophia because she already has some, but there would be some armor for Lee. And I don't think Virgil's coming back to play tonight though. But point is, there would be an extra suit of tactical armor for Lee.
are we splitting the 20
So-
mags?
It's however you guys want to do it. It's 20 or 40 round mags. It's a lot of
I
rounds.
actually already have
mag.
my own assault rifle with its own mags and all that stuff, so 20 mags between yourself.
So you, okay, then me and Parker
And
could
I did
half-
forget to
half.
put in that yes, they did have the night vision stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Also,
Yeah.
So there's
Is-
one for each of you. I'll type that in. Well,
Is
what's the
there two-
acronym again? NOD.
Yeah,
Gargamon. No,
Night,
gotcha.
night ocular device.
Oh, I just didn't know what they stood for again. Oh yeah, night ocular.
Nods.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nods.
that's
also, are those grenades for each of us, or is that the
No,
amount?
that's just
Yeah.
what's total. I'm listing it out.
Sophia takes the white phosphorus, and she'll take a smoke and a flash shade, and you guys can split the rest.
You just type whatever you take out of the pile, so we
okay.
have it in posterity.
I'll take a flash and a frag.
Sounds good. Type it in.
I take.
Then after you type that in, I'll do the math and then update the list of what's left. Then we'll go into a party inventory handout later. Because I do believe DG Cell C does have a party loot handout, but I need to make a separate handout for the reservists, you guys. Because you're the second half of the DG Cell C. You're just all not in the same opera right now. It is possible to have all of DG Cell C in the same opera, but they usually don't do that. They just kind of have you
she'll take
doing
the flash and
similar
the
things.
white phosphorus as a.
Okay.
Sophia's not sure about
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest of you guys, but she has demolitions and grenade training, so yeah.
so. There's one stun and one white phos.
There's one frag, there's one white phos, there's 2 flash and 2 smoke.
Yeah, and it looks like Spinoza took one flash and one frag,
So
and
there's
then
the
Sophia
smoke.
took the other flash bang and the white phosphorus. That leaves
You count the smoke, or if you want
the
to
smoke, two
talk about it.
smoke grenades, or you can ask
Yeah.
for one of the other
I
grenades.
could,
they
I
already
could
took.
give you the frag if you want, and I can take a smoke.
So you have
That's okay. Give the one smoke to Redbird's character. So
Okay.
and then one smoke to anyone else that was military.
all right.
I mean,
Remember,
they are Dex
I
times
will-
5, so
Yeah. It's usually a Dex times 5 or athletics check, depending on context for grenades.
yeah.
Actually, to be fair, my dex is 10, so
So 50% chance to throw, huh? Usually.
yeah. I don't know if that's too
Yeah, we
low.
actually don't use the grenade special skill most of the time. It's a house rule. Grenades are supposed to have grenade throwing for whatever reason in core rules have its own
Yeah.
special skill like lock picking. But
I get a bonus to
I
lock
think that's
picking.
dumb because almost
happen.
anyone can throw a grenade or roll one in
Yeah.
real life. It's really not that hard. It's only when you like do it long distance that it matters. But that's what penalties are for. So
That's what the penalties are for, baby.
and it is possible to get better at throwing grenades. That's why I usually just have it as a house rule use of athletic skill if it's higher than Dex. Otherwise, use whichever is higher.
I'm assuming
Anyway.
these bags are full, right? They actually loaded them for us, not
They gave you
Yeah.
2 unmarked crates.
just
And-
making sure.
There was a pickup truck behind storage unit 23 that Sophia rented. So you can put this in the storage unit temporarily or whatever. And 'cause she already paid for it on the phone before coming here. The storage unit. So you can put the crates in the storage unit. You can just put it in your vehicles. You have 3 vehicles. Well, 2 actually. Well, not 3 because Ambro would technically be here too.
Yeah.
So 3 vehicles. Ambro just beat booting, botting.
By the way, I think I'm heavy, really heavy, because I'm carrying a lot of stuff.
It's all good.
Yeah. We don't track weight too much. The
Yeah,
only
we
times
don't track
do-
encumbrance a lot unless you're carrying like over 200 pounds
Yeah,
or something.
or if you're like, or if like maybe you're a civilian who doesn't have any training, so it's hard for you if you're doing something physically exerting.
Yeah, you're a federal agent. It's assumed you can carry stuff. You're not going to be like Delta Force, or like Spec Ops. Like I can carry tons of gear and be all cool about it on long marches, but you can at least carry some gear.
I'm like
Yeah.
carrying my shotgun, like it's hanging around my neck with a strap.
Yep, fair enough. You don't have to worry too much about encumbrance right now.
Yay.
Some
I'm
GMs are really fucking anal about that shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Excuse me, you're 5 pounds over now. You can't carry it."
Excuse me, you're half a pound over your encumbrance. You will now move at 10-foot speed.
If that penny weighs like a gram, you're over your encumbrance.
You're over your encumbrance. You now move at 5-foot speed. You're heavily encumbered, and that's when the players groan.
That's when they groan and like, man, I'm not showing up next session.
They groan or just quit the campaign quietly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm petting my cat. I can't beat the session.
I'm sorry. My job suddenly put me on what time's the game? Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So I can't join. Sorry.
Like I don't even make my players count their rations.
Yeah, I try. I
I
usually
just, I
don't.
just let them eat whatever they want. Like,
Yeah, if it's not going to be like a survival scenario, I usually don't care as much about food and stuff.
yeah, because they can just hunt. Like it's not that
Yeah,
hard to
it's really
find
not.
an animal.
Anyway, so yeah, looks like Gargamon, what did you took the 2 smokes?
No, I didn't take any of them.
All right, so I'm going to update the list of what's left. So there's no flashes left. There's no frag. There's only 2
So
smokes.
Sophia took a smoke, so I can also take a smoke then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't type it in. So that's why I was about to update the
I'm
list of
changing
stuff.
mine because we have to for real quick. I'm just changing mine real quick.
All right, thank
I
you.
wasn't sure.
Alright.
I wasn't sure
All
who.
right, so it looks like all the grenades are distributed in one way or another. No, and then Spinoza took a Colt and 10 of the 40 round mags. Jeez, that's 400 bullets. You need that many bullets?
You never know.
He has a point. He has a point.
You never know. Italian American hand gestures.
You never
Like
know.
Like I got them in my. I got a couple of them in like a duffel bag. Like I'm.
You don't need to put them in a duffel bag. You have a rig as part of your
that's
tactical armor.
Fantastic then.
Yeah,
Dang,
kind of
that-
like what those operators
big
have.
old
They have.
rig.
Yeah, big magazine, 10 round magazine, not 10 round, but 10 mag slots. So you can just put them on a rig that goes over your armor, and you can easily,
Dang,
grab
luckily
your
we're
magazine.
not like traveling miles because.
yeah, yeah. If you were just like walking around and like full, I'm about to kill a lot of people. Get up, you'd get like called 911 on. Luckily, where you're going is like in the countryside, with no one around for miles, nearest neighbor, and kind of semi deep into a forest. So it's not going to be as many people going. Why are these people walking around with assault rifles and shotguns?
And for the most part, even if they hear gunshots, they'll just assume hunting.
Yeah,
Until it's like full auto, and then okay, maybe there's something.
then
Man.
maybe they might care.
You just hear full auto. Man, whoever's hunting really just has bad aim and keeps shooting at everywhere.
Yeah, that or they're testing full auto.
So,
Right.
just I updated the original list of stuff. The assault rifles have the gun serial numbers filed off, and yes, they do each come with a suppressor you can put on. Just keep in mind they initially are disassembled inside a crate,
Yeah.
so you have to put them together, which is assumed you can do, and then you just got to screw on a silencer, and then
Sophia will
you got
take
a
a-
suppressed assault rifle.
Yeah, Sophia will express hers real quick.
That's actually really cool because that's like one of the biggest things, right? You know, the first thing I said actually when I missed my first shot with my firearms, if you recall, I
Yeah,
said, never shoot or never trust a gun you haven't fired yourself, right? Like
Mhm.
boom.
Yeah.
I assembled this one myself.
the spare suit assumes that you already have your own armor, Spinoza. So the spare suit's going into party inventory later.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said spare instead of just 1 or 2 suits.
Fair enough.
So it's assumed you have armor. And so does Parser, attack party armor. So you each have 6 points of armor now. Sophia had her own personal set, so she has 6 points of armor too. But yes, looks like you updated it, so now I can just copy, paste, and then delete the stuff we've taken. So what's really left is a spare suit of armor. So many magazines, I think. I don't think you took all of them, did you?
I only took 10.
Yeah, you took 10. That leaves 10 magazines. So let me go ahead and edit the list. Spare suit of armor. Are you taking any of the assault rifle stuff, Sophia? Or you just gonna leave it party loot?
Just a silencer and that's it.
All right, so that means I have to write down how many silencers are left. So there's 9 Colts
I was also gonna take a
and
silencer.
Yeah, it's assumed. So, because I heard you earlier. So there are 7 suppressors. 7. What is that? Suppressor each with 7 suppress compatible suppressors. Put in a new bullet point.
There we go.
Alright, there you go. So there's 9 Colts, 7 assault rifle compatible suppressors. I'm gonna edit that. That's typo.
Someone's gonna come in and be like, "Wow, I've got infinite ammo now."
Yeah, someone else may show up late and just be like, "There's 400 rounds in these 10 mags, and 9 guns. I will grow 8 more arms and fire 9 guns at once."
No, Sophia's stuffing the extra stuff in the storage locker.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put a notation in the storage locker.
Otherwise, this is how you lose. This is how you lose your job.
No,
Sophia?
they're yours now. You're not borrowing or requisitioning them.
Okay. Well,
That's what the bureaucracy role is for.
So it's a very bad idea to have, I don't want gangs running around with military here all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
Some homeless guy fined for selling it to gangs so he can get drug money or something.
That could happen. Okay, so you're ready to go. Ready to roll. It is currently about 2:15 p.m. It's lightly snowing. A little slurry and slushy roads, but otherwise nothing too bad. You're gonna proceed the half-hour trip to get to the cabin.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yep.
boy. How many cars you taking? 2 or 3? It's assumed that Ambro had to go do something.
Yeah.
Like the character. So she's going to do something for her criminal network and says she'll be in the area. You just need to call her if you need her help. I can roll for her, but she can only be of support right now. Because how it works is if you leave in the middle of a session or you're just not in the session, the cell member is assumed to be in the area or trying to help in the background. And I will roll with them, but they are immune to death or insanity, because that's just mean. Any GM who allows characters out being actively piloted by a player to go insane or die is kind of mean, just saying. But anyway. So you can take Ambrose's car, is what I'm saying. Or just let her, do her thing.
Sophia will ask Ambrosia to look up this guy's courier because
Yeah, that's a criminology check at negative 40%. This is on short notice, and she doesn't even know who it is. So it's kind of a check. Let me go ahead and see. I assume Ambrose is like really busy at work or nearly got in trouble. That's why she hasn't been back.
Well, out of character, I think we just ran out of break time.
Yeah, she ran out of break time too. But sometimes she can hang out and listen. But I don't think her break time's over, so she's probably focusing on work. You're right.
Yeah.
My thoughts are we either all go together in one car or we all go in separate cars.
Yeah, if you go in separate cars, that has its own advantage and disadvantage. If we're going in the same car is good too, but then if you total the car, you're on foot. That's the only disadvantage, the big one, to going in one car, just so you know.
Yeah, let's, I say we take at least 2.
Okay.
Yeah, you never know when your car gets shot up or gets totaled.
Yeah,
none of these are armored vehicles, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll take Sophia's, but y'all can, if y'all want to take y'all's own car, y'all can, but Sophia's taking
So Sophia's taking her car.
I'll go with Sophia.
Sophia has a rental vehicle, just so you know.
Yeah.
It's not your personal car, because it's far away from where you normally are. Which is away from here. Let's see if she gets a check done. She does! Wow. Even with a 40% penalty. So Ambro, it says it's in the works, but it sounds like she's found a fixer who thinks they can check into it and knows who this courier may be. There's only so many off-the-books couriers that do regular work and can be trusted with such shit in the area in Massachusetts kind of thing. She's, Ambro will just tell you in a burner phone text, maybe take an hour or two and then she'll find out.
Got it. Well, we can probably go back to the. Well, we can probably go and start driving there and.
You can drive to the countryside. It's a bunch of side roads. off the a main service road that takes you towards the series of countryside homes, including the Singer family's log cabin.
Yeah.
Dirt road that goes by a bunch of these countryside homes. So
Yeah.
it'll take you about 30 to 45 minutes. So you start driving there. Let's see if it's an hour or two. Because if it's within an hour, by the time you get there, yeah, Amber will know. 1D2 time. Oh, nope. By the time you drive there and get to the side roads that will take you towards the cabins, Amber would text Sophia on a burner that, not yet, maybe another hour, question mark? Frowny face.
Do I want to wait an hour though?
It's you're already in the countryside though, just so you know, driving down dirt roads. You're less than 2 miles from the Singer cabin, just so you know. The thing is, there's only one road, dirt road that deviates from the countryside highway that goes down these rows of cabins, each about a mile apart. So they're not all built up next to each other. In other words, like an urban area, they're like the minimum of a mile apart, each of these homes. And the Singer cabin's about 2 miles down this dirt road, and then it terminates in a cul-de-sac, from what you can tell from the satellite mapping. And what Leone sent you already.
Well, Sophia on Thermite will tell everyone, hey, unfortunately, Ambrosia taking another hour to get us our info. We want to go in anyway. We want to wait another hour.
Yeah, you could theoretically just camp out, where the road turns off the highway to this one side road, because this is a dead end. It only goes curved winds around through the forest, and then there's no other way in or out besides this dirt road unless you go off-roading.
Should we watch?
So you could just sit here at the MSR where it turns off on the road, is what I'm saying. That is obvious. You can do that. That's why I'm letting you know.
Fair enough. It's not a bad idea. I will defer to your experience in this case.
I say wait another hour. Just relax, chill, because I don't know. This Cure guy I'm not sure what the Cure is, but he's in black market. I'm assuming he's not defenseless.
Now, something else I should mention. I didn't want to interrupt your role playing. Well, this was a good time to interject. As GM, there is a small roadside diner here called Happy Clams Diner, 24/7. That's right about 100 feet away from where the turnoff is, the dead end road that goes past a bunch of these cabins. So you can get clear line of sight to the parking lot or the windows of the diner. Anyone who turns off of the dirt road onto the MSR and vice versa. So there is a diner, it's 100 feet from that intersection. Just so you know.
It's the same guy that Sophia went. They psychically,
Huh? No, it's completely different. You're not even in Innsmouth. You're off some countryside highway.
Okay, good.
In between Bolton and Innsmouth.
We can go there and eat.
Yeah, it's called the Happy Clam 24/7 Diner.
I mean, Sophia says if we want to, we can go to the diner and eat for an hour instead of being suspicious here.
Speaking of which, yeah, if you didn't eat for any longer, you would eventually suffer a willpower point to drive on. Because the last time you guys ate was at 9 a.m. It's currently 3:30 p.m.
Yeah.
You're kind of hungry.
Let's eat.
All right, so you guys eat. By now, 5 o'clock rolls around or so, just before 5 p.m. You get a burner text from Ambrose saying the courier is and she has pictures of him. They only know him as Gorilla. And I'm just gonna use a Night Cafe credit and generate a picture.
Fair enough.
Call him Gorilla. He's gonna be a big, beefy looking guy. Assuming I can get a decent picture of him on Night Cafe. I'll just Google him and search it, just to give you guys something to look at to refer to. Let's see here. Damn it, Night Cafe. Oh, that's right. I already made a today, so I don't get a free one. I gotta use a credit. Good thing I have lots of credits. Got 51. Nice. So I can get
Oh yeah, can we get medical kits and stuff like that?
Yeah, oh, I forgot to put that in. Yes.
Yeah, IFAKs. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll assume each of you has one, so there were 3. So if Sophia already had one, she has an extra one. You can write that down in your personal inventories, so I don't have to type it up. Each of you gets one. Parser gets one. Sophia gets one. Spinoza gets one. And Spinoza finds in his IFAK a cannoli. No, I'm kidding. That'd be
A
hilarious.
cannoli that just keeps regenerating. Good job, man.
It's of
Oh
a
my God,
generating
that would be the
cannoli.
greatest thing ever.
It's like
I
you
think
eat the
that would be
cannoli.
that's all he would eat.
It's a cursed cannoli that after you eat, you wake up, you're still hungry, even if it's a 15-minute nap and it's the same cannoli. Error refunded. What? Error refund. What the hell does that mean? Try again. It wasn't even like a banned prompt. I guess you
Yeah,
just fucked
sometimes
up.
it's weird. Had my fair share of night cafe.
Yeah, that cafe is interesting because it gives you a lot of credits if you just make one like one every other day. Okay. It gave me a bare-chested, muscular-looking guy. I don't know why. But we'll just assume this is the photo you get. On short notice.
I'm ready.
Call him
Deliver to me.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
Oh, I think I might know why I didn't like it.
Yeah, probably.
I think it might have been assuming racial undertones.
No, I didn't put in gorilla. I just put a muscular, broad-shouldered,
okay.
bearded
Okay.
man wearing a bucket hat. But then the AI decided not to give him a shirt, but at least gave him pants. Jeez. But anyway, so you get a photo of this guy.
Alright.
Get to this picture.
Maybe it created naked things and didn't like it. I know Night Cafe has a habit of doing that.
I think it's because I put down broad-shouldered, and muscular, and just assumed I wanted a shirtless guy. But here, well, just for laughs, this is the picture you're getting anyway. Because I don't want to spend another Night Cafe credit.
I could see that guy being called Gorilla.
I mean, that makes sense. He's gorilla. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got like 5. What is that? A 10-pack ab? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 10-pack abs. Not just a 6-pack, a 10-pack. Guy's muscular.
It all depends on what you got. Everyone has a different amount. This guy has too many. Stop making us feel inferior about ourselves.
But anyway, so Sophia showed you the picture, who you're looking out for. And oddly enough, this guy comes in to the diner. You see what looks like a Tesla car.
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
A Tesla car pulls up. It's got tinted windows. Then stepping out of the gray-colored Tesla is this guy. The difference is he has a shirt on. He's wearing like a T-shirt that says "Rage Against the Machine," and under it says "Fuck the police." And I think it's one of those raised fist symbols. I think is Rage Against the Machine's emblem. But anyway, yeah, you see that Rage Against the Machine, the emblem, and then "Fuck the Police" T-shirt, and he got a denim jacket thrown over it, and he's wearing the bucket hat. He steps out of the Tesla, starts walking towards the front of the diner where you guys are eating and finishing up, and he's smoking a cigarette, so obviously can't smoke indoors, so he's just hovering near the front entrance. He doesn't seem to know who you guys are, but you know who he is. You notice the car engine's still running, so there might be someone inside the Tesla. You can't see, tinted windows. Or he might just be just leaving the engine running. You don't know. Incomplete information. Either way, there's the guy right here, the courier. He didn't come out of the dirt road, by the way, which means he might be still delivering the electronics. He hasn't gotten to the cabin yet.
Good point.
He came up from the direction of Arkham, Massachusetts, from the southwest, via the highway, not the dirt road. But anything other than fact is speculation. So you may or may not have the electronics. There may or may not be a second person. You don't know. Either way, he's smoking a cigarette Outside.
I have a feeling if we we're too overt, he's gonna try fleeing, and we might end up having a repeat.
And yes, by the diner, it's assumed you have thrown over large overcoats or something over all your tack gear, not wearing your helmets, not being fucking obvious. You're about to murk some people. Because it's the winter, so you can wear like parkers and stuff and cover all your tack gear, as long as you're not wearing like the rig or whatever, and have a strapped-on gun. But no, you wouldn't have your helmets. That's too fucking obvious. So the point is, you all have 5 points of armor right now. If shit goes down.
Okay, well, so I think we can probably approach him.
Yeah, by now you've already paid your bills and you're about to finish your food or eat desserts or whatever, finish your drinks, and when this all happened. So, what's Sophia saying to do again, Redbird?
She goes first. This is how we can try talking to him.
Could wait until he
Like,
comes inside.
Yeah, he doesn't know who you are, so you can just pretend to be
Yeah.
someone else, for example. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. This might be an AA person. Let me just answer it. I'll be right back. Nope, it was a scam call. It was an automated voice. You can tell. It was saying this is the assistant support group. You only have one shot at making money, and after saying hello at first, and then when the whole spiel, scam spiel, I'm like, yeah, fuck off. Then I hung up. Yeah, of course. The assistant support group is calling me of all people. I have a shot at money. Oh boy, let me sign up. Give all my personal information over.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, here's my routing number and bank account number too, and my full name. Totally give me the shot at money. No.
Don't forget the 3 magic numbers in the back of your credit card.
Yes, and also my full debit card number, expiration code, and my social security number. I need to tell them all that too, because I have a shot at money, right? Anyway, so anyhow, back to the game. So these scam calls have been ramped up for the past like few months. I think anybody I know is getting a lot of scam calls and spoofed calls, so it's just pissing me off, especially because I keep getting these calls, and I usually need to pick up because it could be someone from AA. So I don't know. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, just kind of hate these damn calls. What were you doing last time? I forgot.
So
Waiting for them to walk in.
Yeah,
Oh, you're waiting
we're
for
gonna
the
wait
walk-in.
him to walk in. So
Oh,
just
okay.
jump in.
Nope. He puts his cigarette out in the cigarette smoker rest, then lights up another cigarette.
Now
Standing outside.
We could. God. He tries to do some.
He's gonna be out there for another 10 minutes because he just lit up another cigarette.
Hmm.
He's wearing like a parka,
Okay, so
over a
it's
denim
either
one in
jacket,
the
and a
car.
t-shirt,
Maybe
and
he
jeans.
has a girlfriend.
So he's either a chain smoker, or he's waiting for someone.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's like paying attention much. He's just kind of hanging out. He's either one or two of those things, or all of the above. You don't know.
Okay, well, Sophia will go up to him and be like,
You exit the diner.
Can I,
walk a few feet over to him, and what do you say or do?
can I get a light? And a cig?
Roll a persuasion check at 20% bonus. It's just to see if his achievement defeats your score. Because he's kind of already like on a job or something. He's suspicious. So, regular success. I'm going to beat a 43. My human. Oh no, yeah, he doesn't suspect a thing. He just seems distracted. He says, "Yeah, sure," and then he just kind of tosses you a cheap crack lighter, one of the 99-cent lighters.
She laughs. I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And then just looks around, not really paying attention to you. In other words, he's written Sophia off as suspicious or a threat. I mean, he failed as human after all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you now have a 99-cent cheap crack lighter with a flame that can go like 3 inches high if you
Hmm.
move the slider.
Sophia will like put the cigarette in her mouth and light, and I can breathe it in. This much.
Yeah.
Kind of like faking the smoking next to him.
Okay. Well, question then is, has Sophia smoked before?
She was military, so yes.
Okay, so a little bit. So she won't cough up a lung and give up her cover, in other words. Okay, I'm gonna cut back to the others. What's Parser doing and Spinoza doing inside the diner?
I think Spinoza is eating but watching. Like, he's not making it obvious that he's watching.
All right.
He's
So
every now
that-
and then he'll look around. Kind of looks like
Okay.
he's bored.
Okay, yeah, so that doesn't trigger any skill check versus or anything, or skill checks in general. What about Parser? Armando, is he
I
here?
think he might be AFK.
Oh, I
He
saw
hasn't talked
blink.
for a while.
Yeah, he has it. He might be AFK. Is Gargamon here? Did he fall asleep? Is he gone? Who knows? I see his ring lighting up and hear a noise, but it doesn't sound like a voice. Confused.
Actually, pretty good at unarmed combat. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
For someone who doesn't do it.
Is maybe Gargamon's mic not working, or he might have fallen asleep. I see his light
Actually,
going off.
I
No noise.
apologize.
Yeah, go ahead.
Redbird. I actually am a therapist. I have points in therapy. Actually,
You do psychotherapy. Huh?
Oh,
How many points do you have in psychotherapy?
well, it's 13, but it's
Eh,
higher
so
than
you're-
the average.
So you're an amateur psychotherapist, gotcha. We'll just assume Gargamon is not in play anymore because he's not responding.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I sent him a DM. It's one of those like I would just assume he's just eating and paying attention to the area. But he's
out of
also now Parser's immune to death and insanity. So just so you know.
out of character. Only issue is that I don't know what to do past this.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Sophia's just pretending to smoke and saying nothing, and Spinoza's inside watching the area.
Is this guy just like going through chains like cigarettes constantly?
It hasn't been a few minutes. He's almost done with the second cigarette.
Keeping it on his mouth, or
Yeah, he's just smoking.
Is the car still running? At
Yeah.
This point?
Yeah.
Maybe
Don't
he
forget
doesn't
you can.
smoke in
Don't
the car.
forget you can remotely shut off cars.
Yeah,
Or actually,
Especially with Teslas.
was he already smoking when he exited the car, or did he
Yes.
light one up
Yes.
after?
Yes.
Okay then. Okay.
Sophia just kind of like says like, "Dang, dude, you okay? I lost cigarettes. You're scarfing down."
Yeah. Just maybe a third one. I'm thinking about it. Look, lady.
Chain smoke or
Yeah, whatever. I'm not here to talk. I got shit to do. He lights up a third cigarette and then gets back in the car. Make an alertness check, Sophia and Tony. Because you might be able to, like, despite everything going on, see into the car maybe or hear something.
Yay! My skill will improve.
Sophia does hear something. Spinoza does not. Kind of trying not to make it obvious he's watching the area, especially the Tesla and this gorilla guy. But Sophia hears what sounds like a radio crackle inside the vehicle. Not like a police scanner, but like someone transmitting something. You didn't roll critical, so you're not sure what it said, but you get bits and pieces of something in Spanish. So go ahead and roll Spanish, Sophia.
have to get 32 or lower.
You got
Okie dokie.
Be higher, but oh well.
fairly high then.
Well, there's a good chance of improving if you fail. Yep, you fail.
Yep.
So you don't know what it's being said. Something, Fuego, something. Big A, Fuego being fire or flame. So you're not really sure what else is being said. You do pick out Fuego. Yeah, he's asleep.
Does she hear the words, or does she just like, or is it just a couple of the words she makes out?
Sophia hears a bunch of words in Spanish. She just doesn't understand it in context, and then whoever's talking on the crackling radio inside the Tesla is talking really fast, as many Espanol speakers tend to do.
Gotcha.
So
So
her,
she
her
could
proficiency in
ask other
Spanish
people.
isn't good enough, and she didn't memorize what was being said because it's kind of like rapid fire speech, you know.
Ambrosia may actually have higher Spanish version than I do.
Yeah, but she's not here.
I also do. Mine's fluent.
Yeah, but
Christ.
Spinoza didn't make it a learner, so you can't roll Spanish.
Yeah. Was one of her first language she spoke, can barely speak it now.
It happens. But what you can do is roll int times 5 for Sophia. If you succeed, you can then repeat back what you remember to Tony on throwing mic, and he can translate and try.
Nope.
Okay, you don't fucking remember. Never mind.
Not a very smart woman.
Just the word fuego just kind of repeats in your head. You gotta remember, as you're pretending just to smoke. You're more watching the Tesla as he gets back in the car and the door closes.
Do you think we should deactivate his car?
Sure, actually. You can go
I
for
won't
it.
do that.
I'm gonna try to deactivate his car.
You
Well,
go.
I don't. You said it was an option earlier. I don't know how to do it.
No, I'm saying remote.
Yeah.
Anyone with the fob can remote activate and deactivate the car. So what you could have done before he left, Sophia could have, for example, was pickpocket him if she had the skill.
Gotcha. Okay.
But she doesn't, so never mind. I don't think
No.
she has pickpocketing. It's a special skill, just like lockpicking.
Not.
Just like lockpicking. But I would allow a Dex times 5 check and a negative 20% penalty to try to steal his Tesla fob. And you can do this retroactively because you didn't know it was an option earlier.
Dex times 5, you said?
Got a no 20% penalty, don't fumble. Because if you
Got this,
fumble,
buddy.
he'll obviously know you tried.
Screw it. Nope, it's retro failure.
No, that just means you don't have an opportunity to steal his fob. That's all.
Yeah. Rip.
You look around, you hesitate, and by the time he maybe turns in such a way, he can probably take out his Tesla fob out of his jacket Parker pocket.
Yeah.
He just goes back in the vehicle and is gone. The door closes.
Fair enough.
But you did get a clue. Someone was talking to him in Spanish.
I was hoping one of you guys would do something while I distract him.
Yeah. Well, what happened was
I think
Gargamon
Spinoza-
fell asleep if you didn't hear him snoring.
I think,
And
I think
and also,
Spinoza's finished.
yeah, and then Tony is the only other player left that's active.
Yeah.
Ambro's at work.
So
kind of screwed us
Spinoza's
It
done
happens.
with the food. He's gonna get up and go outside and cat call Sophia.
Yeah. So he's
Because that's
pretending not to
something
know
that
each other.
I'm
Yeah. He's pretending not to know each other. That makes
Like,
sense.
a construction worker.
Hey, nice lady.
Hey, give me a smile.
Something hot Latino joke here.
Yeah, so you're just yelling and stuff, catcalling, and just pretending not to know each other. That's when you see the Tesla back out of the parking spot and get back on the highway and start driving towards the side road that takes to the series of cabins on the dead end road. He just pulls onto the road.
Fair enough.
Hey, well, we know he's staying there.
Well, you know he's going there, staying there, maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe we could intercept him.
I mean, there's only one way in and out of that side road by the highway, the T intersection. Unless you go off-roading. And Teslas aren't known for off-roading. And that definitely does not have off-road tires.
You know
What if we
could
hit
do?
him hard?
Or,
Going really fast.
second idea, could get a box of nails next time he leaves.
Yeah, nothing stops you from putting a bunch of box of nails at the intersection.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, we'll try to bust some of his tires. Make him distracted, you know? I mean, it's
If only you brought the 5-gallon bucket of homemade cow trough from the green box.
Are you thinking of what I'm thinking about?
It's too late now because it's an
ambushing?
hour and a half away. What was that?
An ambush
You could ambush him. That's true.
on both one of us on either side of the road.
I mean, you want to... I mean,
Hammer and anvil.
he probably has to, like, leave that thing eventually. We kind of just set that trap for him, and then when he, gets out, we go and, get him.
Not too bad of an idea.
Alright, we're gonna pause this here because Amber had to leave to go to work, and if you can tell, Gargamon fell asleep at the computer.
Okay, well, we can, we can continue next time. It's been about 3 hours anyway.
This is why I assumed there was gonna take at least 1 to 2 sessions maybe 2, because there's like a multi-part thing to this outro. So we're gonna go ahead and pause this and then resume the second session. If it bleeds into a third session, that is possible, but I doubt it, because you guys are, in my opinion, almost done. But things may crop up for all we know.
Yeah,
and you may roll poorly.
Well, out of character, Sophia is like a lord who likes to prepare and like, let's say prepare, who likes to kind of take things slow and methodical. Sophia's like, okay, let's just kick the door down, go in.
Yeah. No, I'm saying this is a good time to pause. There's only 2 left. And oh wait, did he wake up? Hello?
I already said something in his sleep.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That's it for today. Don't forget to hit the power button in the bottom right of your sheet just below the skills box. That'll raise all your failed skills
Let's see what
by
I
1 to 4 points.
Not
did
much.
I-
He's in Italian now. Woo-hoo.
Oh shit, he's awake. Hello.
What did I feel?
Howdy.
What did I feel?
Whatever is checkboxed.
Yeah.
But it looks like you fell asleep and just woke up, Gargamon, didn't you?
Well, we were about to end anyway.
Yeah, no, we can continue now that he's awake if he wants to play.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, it's just if I recall correctly, Gargamon, you have sleep issues, so I wasn't surprised you fell asleep. So
Oh, I woke up early today.
yeah, I thought that was an issue too. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you want to continue, now's a perfect time because we were about to
Yeah.
stop.
Yep.
But
yeah.
if there's a third player, this is actually a good time to continue. Then it's just Amber had to go and
Right,
finish
the
her
guy-
shift, so we were
Yeah,
thinking maybe. Another time.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead and recap for him. I think he fell asleep around the time when you entered the diner.
The guy,
I was
killed the old found the guy.
still at the green box.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
so he remembers you guys were about to leave the green box, I guess. Is the
So
last thing
we
he
got
remembers.
information. We got information from the courier, and we found him at a diner and stuff. We know where he's staying, all that junk, and we're thinking, and he's driving a Tesla. That's kind of weird, but
I mean,
Blacked out, too.
Tesla. Yeah, I mean, Teslas are interesting because they have this little like scanning thing that shows you even pedestrians on the road.
yeah.
That
no,
might be why he has it, so he knows if he needs to do a drive-by shooting for all you know.
But yeah, no. Anyway, but yeah, no. We were thinking about like leaving a box of nails out, like on an intersection or something for him, and kind of spread him out so that way, like next time he does it, he pops a tire and we just ambush him.
Yeah, there's a MSR country highway that they're currently on, about to get back onto, and about 100 feet from the main service road, intersecting this dead end side road that goes to the Singer cabin and a bunch of other different cabins out in the sticks. That's the only way in and out of that side road unless you go off-roading, is at the T intersection. So basically the countryside highway goes like southwest and northeast, and then it turns like west into the forest. And there's, like I said, it's a cul-de-sac road that just
We
goes
could
to
also-
a series of country homes. So they were going to just go ahead and just put a bunch of caltrops and spikes and nails at that T intersection. So if Gorilla the courier comes back up with his Tesla, I mean, you would likely run into the trap, is what they're trying to do. In other words, Gargamon. But yeah, anyway, what was that, Tony?
We could also have. Sorry, I forgot your character's name.
Which one? Sophia or Parser?
Parser. Could have him like broken down on the road, like right at the end of it.
Yeah, you
He's-
can pretend to be broken down.
And the guy comes up, gets out of his car, and then that's when we jump him.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Instead of, like,
The
trap,
the
'cause
dirt
As soon
road
as
is
he hit
is a,
caltrops.
yeah,
you
the
know,
dirt
he's
road
gonna-
is a 1-lane highway. Not 1-lane highway. It's a 1-lane dirt road, so just wide enough for one car. So yeah, you could just kind of like park Parser's car, or one of your other cars. That you got 2 total cars. That's Sophia's car and Parser's car. You could park either one of those cars or both cars to block the road because it's a 1-lane dirt road, and pretend to be broken down or in an
Yeah.
accident. So that is obvious, yeah. And that forces him to get out because he doesn't have off-road tires anyway.
Yep.
Otherwise, he'd have to try to drive around
Uh,
when it's all snowy and muddy because it's winter.
Well, we could have like somebody in a car in the way, and then have the caltrops on the sides.
that could
Because then
work
if
too.
he does try going around, boom, goes right.
Yeah,
right
nothing
into the
stops you
caltrop.
from combining both plans.
yeah.
You have enough time to prepare because as soon as you turn off the highway to the dirt road, the Singer cabin's like a 15-minute drive down this road, the winding road into the forest. So assuming he has the electronics, and he's delivering it to the cabin, it's going to take him 30 minutes total. 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back to the intersection. So you have half an hour to throw down caltrops and put 1 or 2 cars into position. So you have plenty of time, is what I'm saying, to do that plan. Or plans.
Well, I say we start. So what do you guys think?
Let's go for it. Let's do breakdown and caltrap combo.
All right, so you do both. So you have like maybe 5 minutes to spare waiting around pretending to be in a broken ass car. Do you put 2 cars to block or just 1?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
It could be the rental, and he's in the rental or whatever. Like,
Well, both
maybe.
cars are rentals, but that you have.
Oh,
But yeah.
I thought
Sophia has a rental. Parser has a rental. No, he didn't. He all flew in.
Okay. So one of the rentals, maybe it's steaming when the guy comes up or something like that. Like,
Yeah, you can just fake some sort of steaming engine.
Yeah.
or
But what about the second
really
rental? What's the second rental doing? Are you hiding it somewhere off road? Are you also
just in
putting
case.
it? Or are you
Have
leaving
one
it
of
at the
the cars.
diner parking lot 100 feet from the intersection? What are you doing? There's
Yeah,
three
yeah.
options here.
That's actually probably the best bet.
Just
Leave
leave
it
it at the
there,
diner?
Yeah.
just in case he manages to get out or something, and then boom, we can follow
Okay.
him.
Is anyone going to stay in the second vehicle? Or are you just leaving it empty in the diner lot?
Locked, obviously.
Yeah, so you're leaving it empty, the diner lot? Locked and just sitting there? The backup vehicle? Yes, no?
I think so. Yeah.
All
I
right,
think
so
that's the-
if it doesn't sound like anyone's objecting, so we'll do that. And so you've spread out caltrops. Which vehicle is going to be the decoy vehicle? Parser's rental, just as a Toyota Corolla, or Sophia's, which is also, I think, also a Toyota Corolla. So it really doesn't matter. They're both Toyota Corollas.
I guess Sophia's.
I would just say it's Sophia's.
It looks
It
more
doesn't-
like old and
Yeah, both cars are not any different. They're both compact car Corollas. So I don't even know why I asked now that I think about it. But it doesn't really matter. Either way, so one of your cars is there, and then the other Toyota is going to be in the diner lot 100 feet away. All right, everyone ready to execute the plan?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Gargamon still awake?
Yep.
Awesome. I figured you were listening in, but wasn't sure, so that's why I asked. All right, so you're all set up? Everyone make alertness checks?
Alertness, not the alertness.
All right, I got you.
Oh no.
And if you yeah. Gargamon, hit the power button the bottom right of your sheet, because I already asked them to do it, so you might as well do it too.
Yeah, that's my alertness went up, and I still failed. That's hilarious.
Your alertness went up, but now it's going to go up again.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Why not second checkbox?
yeah. Honestly, this whole mechanic makes me want to fail skill checks more.
That's the whole point. It makes you want to use skills you normally wouldn't use because they're
Like,
low.
I'm sad that I'm so accurate with my gun now.
Yeah.
It could be more accurate.
All right, let me go ahead and look at Parser's sheet. I think he cleared all the checkboxes already. Then I go to Macaw's and just improve her skills before I forget. The drive goes up. Wow, her drive is 80 now. Was it 77 before? She's like a master driver. Anyway, so I'm gonna close her sheet because she's not here. No, you can always open it again later. So Sophia got a critical, which is important. Parser, if he hasn't already, needs to check boxes. Alertness. There you go. I'll checkbox it for you, Gargamon. Your alertness. Because this new checkbox is after I asked you all to hit the improve skill button. So, let's see. So, not penalizing for the fumble, so the Parser just doesn't pay attention, really. He's too busy just watching the road go by or something, I guess. I don't know. Either way, he didn't detect anything out of the ordinary. Neither does Spinoza, because he failed too. Sophia, though, you hear a car pulling up, and you would tell that immediately to the others. But there's something else that's about to happen, so I'm going to put you in the Haunted Whispers for a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Do, do, do.
Okie dokie.
Welcome back.
Waiting for Redbird to realize he should go to this channel. Oh, I'll drag and drop him in here. Okay, Redbird. So, you can roleplay however you want. But you'll notice her ears perk up, and then she initially tells you that a car is approaching. And
Sophia
then-
just seems
yeah.
distracted after that, though.
Yeah, then she just seems distracted after that. Okay. So at this point, a few moments later, you can hear what sounds like a car coming up the road. It's around the bend, so you don't have line of sight on it, the winding dirt road. And you hear what sounds like rock and roll music from like either really loud car radio, or the windows are also down, or both. And it sounds like AC/DC of some sort, the song TNT. And yeah, the crunch of tires rolling along the dirt road, and some ice and snow. It's not around the bend yet, but you can hear it coming.
So we're hiding.
All right, that's stealth checks.
Right. Well, the two people that aren't in the broke down thing are hiding anyway.
Well, who's hiding?
Yeah.
So Parsons trying to hide. He can't find a good hiding spot. Who's inside the quote-unquote broken down vehicle?
I think Sophia's one of the blocking.
So
us, so it'll be
Sophia is
her.
not. So Sophia does not need to roll stealth. That leaves. Yeah. So Spinoza, he finds a good hiding spot and ducks behind some bushes and a tree, blocking line of sight and concealed in the underbrush and snow. All right, the Tesla's rolling up. The thing is, though, the Tesla's like on one of the tires seems to have been punctured, and it's not like going at normal speed. It's like maybe going at 10 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And you can see what looks like claw marks on the side of the vehicle.
Okay.
Can I get a closer look at the claw marks?
Yeah, it's coming up towards you as the car may or may not spin out because, it's got one missing tire and it's snowy. So give me a moment. Let me roll the driver's drive check. Okay. He doesn't spin out, but he does slow down and see that there's something going on here. He stops at about 50 feet from your quote-unquote broken down vehicle. And the door opens. And you notice both sides have been scraped by claw marks, like really long claw marks. Talking like 3.5 feet long, a set of 3 claws at a diagonal. It looks like there's speckled blood on the outside. Whatever clawed it was really big. I managed to get 2 different claws on it, scraping both sides of the car. And of course, one of the diagonal claw marks eventually got the front right tire, why the tire is slashed. Either way, the door opens. You see stagger out Gorilla in a partially shredded winter parka and denim jacket and shirt, and his bucket hat is not on, and he's bleeding from what looks like lacerations of some sort of abrasions, holding his side, and he's got a MAC-10 in his hand, and he doesn't wave it or anything at you, but he's just kind of like, hey, help!
What happened to you?
It's coming!
Oh shoot. Okay, Sophia goes to get her rifle.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you see him just like limp off into the woods, freaking out, pale as a motherfucker.
Okay. Fair enough.
Don't leave.
He's leaving unless you roll persuasion at negative 20% to convince him to stay.
I'm gonna try getting him medical aid.
You can't. He's trying
Well,
to super limp out of here. You
Sophia
can
will
try to
say-
stop him with a persuasion check and a negative 20%.
Sophia
And
will
even
say,
you could roll.
Sophia say, "Don't leave. You'll be alone."
Okay, go ahead and roll. Still getting the penalty.
Oof.
You fail.
Okay.
Anyone else can try to persuade him. Negative 20%
minus-
penalty.
Minus 20. Okay.
Minus 20.
Yeah, unless you find a way to appeal to him and just saying
I
don't leave,
can
don't
give
be
you
alone is not
medical
enough.
aid.
That negates the 20% penalty. Go ahead.
Okay. Alright.
That's different. You appeal to keeping him alive, so he's like, oh, okay. If you just say don't be alone, he just doesn't give a shit.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. You piss him off, and he's like, fuck you. I don't
need
trust
medical
you.
aid.
I don't need medical aid. I'll
I'll
live
be okay.
forever. I'll live forever. And with a surge of adrenaline, he sprints off into the woods.
Mhm.
Yeah, no one else can roll now because he fumbled. I don't always
Yeah.
penalize fumbles, but in this case, it makes sense.
That was a really funny
All right.
fumble, though.
So I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna pop the trunk and kit up because something.
Yeah, all you do is just need to put on your helmet
Yeah.
I'm getting
because it's the winter, so you assume you have tack armor underneath that
It is
big
the same.
coat.
Yeah.
You
And I'm
put on
gonna.
your helmet, strap it on, and you hear something just moving through the woods. Sounds like entire trees snapping.
I don't think a mortar's gonna help us anymore, guys.
Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord.
I'm gonna walk up to
Maybe
the
an
guy's
airstrike.
car and get a closer look at the scratch marks.
You take a look at the scratch marks. It looks like a lot of slimy
Sophia,
ichor on the sides of the car, and the scratch marks look like way larger than a bear's claw, like probably 3 times as large.
Over throat mic, I'm gonna say something big, something slimy did this.
You hear a bunch of cracking, snapping oak trees in the distance as it's
Sophia
coming
is
closer.
going to get her car running.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Taken away.
That's a good idea. And you have the second car, by the way, in the diner lot 100 feet away.
Yeah, but point
so you
being,
know.
hers going to be actively running and staying on in case it need that.
Yeah, so you do that. It takes only a few seconds. Getting back in the driver's seat, Sophia. Yeah, you hear it coming, and then it starts. The snapping of trees then seems more frequent and faster because whatever is coming is accelerating towards you from the woods. As you hear
Alright.
gunfire in the distance, apparently whatever is coming. Found gorilla again, and then the side door where opens to the Tesla, and you see someone else just spill out of it, and it looks like they look like green-ish tint to their skin color. Looks like someone wearing a suit with a bulletproof vest over it, and they just look really green and sick. They otherwise don't look injured or anything. They just look nauseous. Maybe whatever they saw made them sick, and they just start vomiting on the ground. Whatever they ate earlier.
What happened?
It looks like some biker dude with biker tattoos and shit, with a motorcycle jacket on.
Should I try giving him aid?
He's got a MC jacket on that says Kodiak Marauders on the back. Which I have a handout for. I think Sophia will remember the Kodiak Marauders.
I'm going to see the
Maybe?
description.
Maybe.
Yes, she
I think she actually did an opera against them a while
Yes,
back.
she did.
It was
When
years ago.
werewolf.
Yeah, it was years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
So you remember them vaguely. It's been a few years. Because she tries to forget her operas, remember? Let me see here. Where the fuck did I put it? I think it's under NPCs.
Little PTSD.
Bit of the old PTSD. So the motorcycle jacket says Kodiak Marauders for life on it, and with the number 4, not FORU. FOUR. It's the number. It's like for life. Kodiak Marauders for life, and it's got the symbol on it. You being a federal agent, Spinoza, and you being a U.S. Marshal, Gargamon, your character, Parser. I almost said Sparser. My bad. Parser and Spinoza would know all about them too, just from reading about them. So I'll just read it out loud real fast. Kodiak Marauders are wanted by the DEA and ITF for narcotics and arms smuggling throughout the United States and also by the FBI. I should probably update this caption later. Canadian authorities are also looking for them. Delta Green, however, is more interested in unnatural dealing with stolen magical relics. Similar. And they're a motorcycle club that began in Alaska in the 2000s, around 2005. Eventually spread out in various smuggling rings, distortion rackets throughout Northwest America and Canada by 2009. They are enemies and at odds with the Easy Chops gang, also a North American gang that spread out and does similar rackets. Okay, so that's Spinoza would recognize the Kodiak Marauder motorcycle jacket, so does the U.S. Marshal Parser. But now we're getting back and seeing the guy, the biker, he's just vomiting. What were you saying earlier, Redbird? Was it you? Or was it Tony?
Sophia was telling someone.
Repeat, Redbird.
Sophia was telling someone that check him out, make sure he's not like poisoned or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you were saying something, Tony?
I was gonna give him medical aid, but
Alright,
now that I know he's a member of that group,
you
I'm
just
definitely
won't?
gonna keep him alive because my boss probably wants him.
Yeah, because this guy could be like
He's got information.
you got information on the gang or something's going on. So yeah, you get a roll a medicine check at a 20% bonus. He's not like wounded or anything. He just looks sick. Like whatever you saw made him sick. So you just kind of help him out, give him some like bottled water. That's a given, and then maybe give him the right medication. Actually, no, don't even have to roll medicine. It's not that hard. You just give him some anti-nausea medication.
So like Dramamine or whatever.
Yeah. You give him like a Zofran generic. Tell him to put it under his tongue, and it should dissolve real quickly, and he should be fine. So you give him that, and you don't have to roll because it's really not that hard. You just take it out of your med kit and give it to him, and then he stops vomiting and he just looks real pale and shaky. I'm gonna roll his sanity to see if he's even gonna be coherent. Yeah, that passes. So anyway, he's just gonna look at you guys hauntedly, with like wide eyes. Say, it's out there, man. It ain't one of us at the cabin.
Which one?
In the
What is
background, hold on. In the background, you hear more gunfire. Sounds like a MAC-10, probably from the guy who ran off, Gorilla. But one at a time, you were talking all at once. Parser, what were you saying?
What is?
Okay, and then Redbird, you were saying?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, look, you both said the same thing. Oh, same thing. I got you now. All right, so he just says it's like something. It's about the size of like a big double-decker bus. He tries to describe it. He doesn't have any other words.
Need description. Is it scaly? Is it furry?
I guess all of it. And kind of like a big, jiggling, scaly, furry, tentacle, eye stalk, fucking many armed claws thing. I don't know what else to call it. It's not like one animal. I've never seen anything like it. What the fuck is this thing? He looks sick, but otherwise the anti-nausea medication is keeping his lunch down.
Sophia is going to get Leone on the phone.
You call him on the phone, the sad phone. You hear what sounds like echoing screams in the deep woods. You think Gorilla just got eaten. As you hear the snapping of trees, and you can see in the distance movement of what looks like collapsing oak trees in the distance. Whatever it is thrashing around or something. Yeah, you call her up and you get Leone. Yeah.
Leone, there's something big in this woods. Apparently, it's a double-decker bus. Get that mortar and airstrike on standby just in case.
It's a last resort. Local police might look into it, so we'd have to cover it up on our end. But yeah, okay. Let me know if he needs to be fired. Keep me on the phone.
I will.
He just stays on the phone quiet.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, as soon as you say ready, the screams of Gorilla fade, and then you hear more cracking of branches, and then actually see it just come out of the woods.
I'm gonna flick my rifle to full auto.
Yeah, it's one of the last things you do, and then you roll a sanity check.
Fair enough.
All of you must roll a sanity check.
All right. Ah, dang.
All right. Anyone who fails, roll a 1d20 for yourself, and that's how much sanity you lose.
Fair enough.
So I'm busy trying to source this picture for you.
Ah, dang. 15. Good lord. That puts me to my breaking point.
How much did you lose?
15.
15? Yeah, you can't even project enough because it's only 1d4 mitigation to not lose control of your character. When you lose 5 or more sanity after projection, if you project, then you lose control of your character temporarily, usually for like 1d6 rounds or something. And you have to choose 4 Fs. What are the 4 Fs to do? As your character just freaks out and loses control. Temporary insanity. Fight, flight, fawn, or freeze.
Well, he's probably gonna just shoot because that's normal for like
fight.
soldiers.
Let's fight. So you roll 1d6, and that's how many rounds do you do nothing but just fire over and over at it?
4.
All right, so starting this round, that's all you're gonna do.
All right, so I subtract my sanity by 14. Right?
Unless you want to
15,
project, 15. Unless you want to project.
What does that mean?
Projecting it onto a bond, you lose 1d4 willpower. And you roll a d4, and that's how much you lose in willpower is the penalty. And you lose that much to a bond of your choice. But the sanity loss is mitigated by that 1d4 also. So if you roll a 4, you lose 4 willpower points temporarily. You lose 4 to a bond, but you also lose less sanity by 4 points. All determined by the one roll. But you have to decide if you want to project or not.
Nah, I don't
Onto a
think.
bond.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much for me
Well,
in this case.
all right, so you lose 15 sanity. Did anyone else fail the sanity check?
Yeah, I did.
Roll a 1d20.
I already did. I got 12.
Oh, okay then. Do you want to project onto a bond?
No, I'm gonna take the sanity hit, and I don't reach my breaking point.
That's good. So no
I'm
one
off
reached the breaking point,
Off
but you
by
did
1.
lose a lot of sanity.
I
But
did.
however-
I reached mine.
Yeah, so we'll deal with it later if you survive. Because you develop a disorder by the end of the session. However, you also got to choose one of the 4 Fs, Parser. Fight, flight, fawn, or freeze.
Fight.
You also will fight. Roll a d6, Parser, and that's how many rounds you will do nothing but berserk. Ah! So not as long as Spinoza, but you will berserk for 3 rounds. So, then looks like Sophia succeeded. So you lose a d10. Roll a d10, Redbird.
Let's see.
As you can see from the picture, the thing coming out of the woods is pretty fucking big compared to the guy in the lower
6.
left of the picture.
I will project.
All right, roll d4.
Okay.
Because if all 3 of you lost control for a d6 round, that would suck ass.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't lose control, but you lose 3 sanity, 3 willpower points temporarily, and project onto a bond. So you lose 3 points to a bond of your choice. But so that's what happens
Yep. Okay. Well, Sophia managed to keep it together. That's good enough for her.
for now.
Why
Because there's a chance another sanity shot could occur.
do you lose control because you pass your breaking point?
No,
You lose control because you lose 5 or more.
if you lose 5 or more in one roll,
Gotcha.
breaking point just measures long-term disorders. That's different.
Yeah.
When you lose control, that's temporary insanity, and that's for losing 5 or more in one.
Yeah.
She would have lost control, but she projected onto a bond. See what happened?
Right.
If she rolled a 1 on the d4, all 3 of you would have lost control for
Yeah.
d6 rounds each. That would suck ass. But fortunately, she rolled high enough on the d4. All right, so I guess round 1. Let's go ahead and put you on the initiative tracker.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, 2 out of 3 of you have berserked, which may or may not be good. Because
Looks like she's gonna have to call on the airstrike.
yeah, because you're not gonna have it in your mind to call in the airstrike. Because Leone is on the speakerphone, but he's waiting for you to tell him when to call and to like strike the area and where. So, but the rest of you are just gonna fire as many bullets at it as possible. Which, in the case of Spinoza, he's using the M4. He's gonna full auto and then just reload full auto over and over again as much as he can. Good thing you have. Good thing you have 9 spare mags. Am I right, Spinoza?
Yeah, exactly.
Also, you do have nades.
yeah.
He's not gonna be in his
I'm
right
not gonna
mind
use them, though.
to throw grenades. He's just gonna go and just keep spraying and praying because he's
You know
freaking
that's
out.
actually why they made burst fire. It's because so many people would just hold the trigger because of the stress of the situation.
Yeah.
They would just
All
hold
right,
it down.
so you are fighting Monstar, and it is fast, but not that fast. What is Parser's dexterity score, Gargamon?
14.
Damn, you are fast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You guys are faster than the monster, that's for sure. But the monster is at a 13, so it's faster than Spinoza. So Spinoza's just, instead of clicking it to burst fire like you originally wanted to, he freaks out and just puts it to full auto and is going to start to fire a bunch of bullets, but he's not his turn yet. Sophia, you're the only sane person here right now. What are you doing? You got the
Well, she's-
speakerphone on.
She just have a white phosphorus grenade.
You do, but you also have speakerphone on. It's just
Yeah.
this sat phone clipped to your belt.
Sophia will say, Leone, we're at X, Y, and Z. Don't send it yet.
All right, we're sending out some bombers.
No, do not send it yet.
Well, the
why?
planes are going to be overhead. Just don't
Yeah,
drop.
Because we're still here.
It's going to
That's
take about a
fine.
minute for them to get to your position from the airfield. You
Yeah.
want me to send them or not?
Send them, but they're not dropping bombs yet.
We're not dropping the bombs yet. It's still going to be a minute out.
Okay, got it. And he throws white phosphorus grenade.
All right, roll athletics or dexterity times 5, whichever is higher.
Dex times 5. And a question: this thing's big. Do I get a bonus?
Yes, 20% bonus.
Yay!
That's the good thing about area effect weapons. If they're larger, it's easier to hit them.
Yay! White
Oh, yeah.
phosphorus.
Oh, you totally Willie Pete it. It's gonna shriek and like quiver. You roll 2d10.
The best part is that's white phosphorus. It's not. It can't roll that. It can't get.
Yeah,
that.
you just roll 2d10. It's gonna take damage every round. I'll roll for it later. But go ahead.
9.
Takes 9 damage. Melts through its armor because it's white phosphorus.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're done. Parser, you freak out. I'm gonna roll for you. Let's see. You got an M4, don't you? You have a shit ton of weapons. You got a shit ton of weapons.
I brought that drop gun M4A2 and the drop gun
I see
Glock
it.
17. Yeah, you at the top.
Boom. You full auto miss.
Yay.
You have how many spare mags for that left?
I'm guessing none because there were only
you didn't
10.
take it. No, there were 20. But,
yeah, there were only 20,
But,
and Tony has 10 of them. So
yeah, but there were 10 just sitting in party inventory. Is my point. You could have taken
took
them.
the other 10.
Okay, yeah, I brought the other 10.
But the thing is, you fell asleep. That's why you didn't know you could take them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's okay. We'll say you have the other 10 because Sophia has her own gun and magazines. So that means you have 9. You have 9 bags left. So I'm gonna write on your sheet in personal details and notes so it's separate. 9 spare mags. No, actually, it would be 8 because you had to load your gun. 8 spare mags left.
Do you improve when you're berserking?
4 drop gun. Huh?
Do you improve when you're berserking? Can I check the box for
Yes.
firearms?
Yeah,
Okay.
it can be checked. Yeah, you learn skills. It's just you're berserking. All right, so you're done. You just scream at the top of your lungs and fire forward. And then, yeah, pretty much. And then reload when it gets dry. The monster's just gonna surge forward. Still burning for the white phosphorus, but it's not here yet. It's getting closer. Luckily for you, it doesn't have any ranged weapons. It's just melee only.
Yeah.
But if you notice from the picture, it's fucking massive. You near that thing? It kind of slides closer to you, quivering and shrieking at you in some weird ethereal tongues and 1,000 voices. Okay. For those of you also freaking out. Roll firearms.
Okay.
I just let you do it because I think you have your sheet open. I just happened to have
Yes.
Parser's sheet open. That's why I did it for him.
Okay.
You hit! Roll 2d10.
All right. It's
No, you're doing full auto 2d10, so yeah, it would be 2d10. I think normally it does a d12 damage or something if you do a single shot. But just click there you go. Oh, okay,
There
you do
you go.
3 damage.
dang.
Wow, 2 and a 1. You graze it.
That's what I get for getting the 20 earlier.
You graze it, and and it barely does any damage to it. Just bleeds a little bit of black blood.
How many rounds am I firing per?
Oh, you fired the entire magazine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're full autoing, so
Yeah,
reload.
and the magazine will fire. Even though it's a 40-round mag, you just did full auto and just pressed it down, the trigger, so it's all gone. Then you reload. So you have just deduct 1 spare mag now.
This poor Marauder with like a shotgun in his hand, man.
Yeah,
meanwhile,
I should keep my shotgun.
Meanwhile, the biker guy goes to the end of the round, so he's just gonna book it away from what's going on here.
No, I don't blame him.
He's running towards the diner. He's not looking back. Meanwhile, round 2, Sophia.
Okay, Sophia will back up a bit and here's the question: can she flashbang him without flashbanging her 2 friends?
Yes. You just have to throw. You just have to make the throw.
Yeah, she'll do that then.
You get a negative 20% penalty because you're throwing it farther.
Okay.
You try to throw it to the other side of the creature that's flowing towards you.
Actually, if that case, no, it's still higher.
Yeah, whichever is higher, 20% penalty.
Oof! Look at that success.
Yeah, you still made it. So you throw it to the other side of it, on the other side, and it flashbangs it. It quivers and just kind of stops moving for a little while, as its many eyes seem to glaze over, and that's your round. Leone says, about 50 seconds out, and then on the clipped-on
Yeah.
satellite phone with the speaker on.
Hey, Leone, do you guys have precision bombs?
That's above your clearance level.
I need to know.
Look, I can't really tell you. You can roll persuasion. You can roll persuasion, try to convince him to tell you anyway.
Yeah. Sophia's gonna say, Leone, the bomb's getting dropped on me. I am on need to know, and just roll persuasion.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't want to break protocol, but he's not like inhuman. You convince him. Oh, no, right. These are laser targeted smart bombs. They will seek the largest source of heat, and I assume whatever you're fighting has a large source of heat because I hear a lot of gunfire.
Yes, it is. Tell them to drop when they get here.
Okay, about 50 seconds out. Hang in there.
Oh,
And then
Lord, my God.
next up is Parser. Go ahead and roll firearms to full auto. Yet another mag, please,
Right.
Gargamon.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that was.
Yeah, I have your sheet open. That's why all those are done for you. Okay, you just miss again.
Ooh.
Anti-craft aircraft fire. Shoot a bunch of oak trees behind it. Then you reload. Monster is paralyzed, quote unquote. Not really. It's more like dazed, to be specific. So it doesn't do anything this round. It doesn't move. It just quivers and just speaks in a bunch of ethereal tongues that don't make any sense. Some foreign
Saying, F
alien
that
language.
Sophia girl.
Some foreign alien language. Spinoza fires yet another full auto and just expends 40 rounds at it and reloads. Go ahead and roll. You hit it
All right.
with
Give
some
me good
rounds
damage this time.
instead of a 3, right?
I'll give you 2 now. Sorry.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
12 ain't bad. You rake it with on the side of it with a bunch of bullets, like about a dozen rounds out of 40, and it just quivers and shrieks in pain and bleeds all over the place. But otherwise, it looks maybe at most moderately wounded. After all, you're fighting something like really big and
Oh,
and,
yeah.
amorphous and flowing.
White phosphorus damage this time, maybe.
Yes, that's the end of the round. So white phosphorus damage. Go ahead and roll 1d8. And that's how much extra damage it does over time.
Okay.
And then
It's not
round
a
3
lot.
begins.
It's
Yeah, it
not a
doesn't
lot.
do as much damage as it does initially, but it does burn it for a d8 per round.
No. 3.
All right, so that gets to its armor. It takes another 3. It's not dead, but still moderately wounded. Not badly wounded because got a lot of surface area and blood and tissues. All right, so round 3. Sophia, your turn. Now at the end of this round is when I think it was Parser who was berserking for 3 rounds and regains control by his turn in round 4 next round. Meanwhile, Spinoza is going to keep freaking out for this round, the next round at least, and then by his action round 5, Spinoza stops berserking.
At
So
this
It's gonna
point,
be
you know.
when the bomb drops that I'm coming back. I'll
Just
like, float
about.
back.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
about.
at this point, Sophia just full autos her own gun.
All right, then roll firearms. It's not close enough for point blank. You do hit, so 2d10 damage.
She's gradually backing up. 11. It's not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty not bad, but it also has armor.
Also,
so.
but yeah, but I'll have to support for that. I'm not sure AP. I'm not sure AP. They're gonna have my gun has AP 5, so
It has pretty heavy armor.
yeah, not that. I'm assuming it has a lot of armor though. Probably like.
I'm not telling you, but it has at least 4 armor. Anyway, at minimum of 4. It might have more. But the point is, you do rake it with some bullets that seem to get through its tough, gelatinous carapace, and it seems that patches of fur in addition to eyes and stalks and tendrils. And Parser, you're still berserking. Roll another firearms check, and then you reload. This is the last berserk round for you. You hit it. Roll 2d10. Damagi.
DiMaggio.
Damagi. Okay. You barely rake it with a bullet or 2. That seems to maybe bruise its fleshy carapace, scaled and furred carapace. And so it kind of shrieks in pain from that, but otherwise it doesn't seem that hurt. It's got a tough hide. And then you start to regain control as you realize what you're doing. And you throw a fresh mag in. And that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Now you can speak at anything but a scream. Because, you stop berserking. So you can, as a free action, talk to the others is what I'm saying.
Are there any telephone poles around?
Over by the diner on the other side of the road, yeah.
Shit. Okay.
You can move now, too, if you want to.
If
you had to at least fire.
If I somehow topple that telephone pole, does it look like it'll reach the monster? The
Yes.
top of it?
Yes.
Okay, next round, can I try to use the car to like ram it with the back end of the car, knock over
Yes,
the
you can
telephone
try.
pole onto the monster?
So we'll resolve that in the next round. But you start running towards the parked car
Yeah.
because Sophia is in the car that was in the driver's seat of the car here at the blockade.
Okay.
So unless you tell Sophia to move out of the driver's seat, you're gonna have to run to the other
Yeah.
car.
Okay.
So you're running to the other car that you're doing. Your round is done. The monster now surges towards Spinoza, who's just outside the vehicle because he's berserking. He hasn't thought about logical things like getting in the car. Sorry, not sorry, Spinoza. You may die here.
It's okay. He'll die
It
a
whips
hero.
it whips out some tendrils that are like 12 feet long over the distance. It's still a melee attack. It just can't, go farther than 15 feet reach. All right then. You don't dodge either because you're berserking. All you're focusing on is just full auto and reloading as fast as you can. Oh shit! It doesn't kill you outright because it has lethality on this attack. Which, by the way, it has a 20% lethality, but you're not auto dead. But it still does a lot of damage. So you're gonna take 2d6.
Okay, I can't die.
You can't die, but it does have AAP 3.
But yeah, well, you can't die. But okay, it actually
Yes.
doesn't even hurt you.
You're lucky.
Woo!
Your armor saves you because your armor is 6, right? Subtract
Yeah.
3 means 3 armor left. It just kind of scrapes against your armor with a whip tendril. So and then it starts flowing ever closer. And that's it. That's all it does. Spinoza, another full auto round, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da, is you scream at the top of your lungs.
All right. Now that I got lucky, it's time to give me two 10s again.
I don't know. Maybe you're. No, your gun jams.
Dang. That would
Well,
be
also
really
really bad because you're acts at the pen twist. You let Berserker
The
unjam your gun.
berserker is just gonna panic in a panic, try to unjam the gun. But that's
Okay.
on his next turn. All right.
Slam
And
the
meanwhile,
forward assist.
round 4, Sophia.
So Sophia, presumably Spinoza is next to Sophia, correct?
Yeah, Spinoza's outside the car. You're in the
Okay.
driver's seat.
Sophia will try to lean out, grab his flashbang, and throw it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you want to multitask, you take a penalty to throwing it, but you can also shove him into the car because he's not moving. He's in a panic mode.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, then you have a negative 20% penalty to throw the flashbang.
Okay.
Again, it's close enough. You don't have to get another 20% penalty for distance.
Yeah.
And you succeed, so you flashbang and daze it. That's
Hell
all you
yeah.
can do. And then
He shoves him in the car
and you
just
shove him in the car.
floors it.
And then Parser, you've made it to your car. You started the vehicle. Now what? Ram the telephone pole?
Yeah, I wanna try to ram the the rear end of the vehicle into the telephone pole to try to knock the telephone pole over onto
You don't
the monster.
actually have to make a check. It's really not that hard. You just slam on the reverse and just ram right into it. So you don't have to roll. The telephone pole, however, may or may not hit it.
Yeah,
So you have to roll a luck check.
luck.
And yeah, it's all the way up the upper left of your sheet under your ability scores.
Okay.
Click the luck horizontal bar, and if you're lucky, it'll hit it. Nope, never mind.
Damn it.
So it just kind of falls and hits a bunch of oak trees and saplings
Fuck.
off to the
I
side.
think it's
So you only-
flashbang.
Yeah, it's flashbang, but you almost hit it, kinda, sorta. So this may or may not come into play later, but there is a down telephone pole and a bunch of wires with sparking electricity near it.
Oh, the down telephone pole might be a good cover for the
Well, it's-
tentacly monster that people might see.
Well, there's also down to a few power lines too, just so you know. Hint. But anyway, Parser's done as he bangs up his rental vehicle and knocked over a combination telephone power pole. Monster's Days doesn't do shit. Spinoza, this is your last round to Berserk. You fire more full auto from the vehicle while screaming at the top of your lungs in several languages. Go roll
Yeah.
another firearms check.
I think he would have just. Do you think he would have swapped to the shotgun or
No,
keep doing the rifle?
no,
Just
you
the
you unjam it and then just try to
Okay.
fire the mag.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to roll to unjam. Okay, you rolled. You hit with a full auto raking of the gun, and you do 14 damage. You severely have wounded it now. It's dripping blood everywhere, chunks of it missing, eyes popped, and it's just quivering and screeching in pain. It's very heavily wounded, and that's when you regain your senses and you realize what you're doing. As you slap in a new mag, and you're like, and you can freely speak now, but you're inside the car.
Where am I?
You have memory of it, but you don't remember doing
As,
any of what you did earlier. You were in like a fugue state. But what was that,
as Sophia
Sophia?
begins driving away to get distance, she says,
Speaking of which, it's your turn. Yeah, roll a drive check.
oh Lord, let's hope this passes.
You don't get a penalty or anything, but you're under stress. You have to roll drive.
Ooh.
Oh, okay then. You try to drive, but instead you don't get stuck or nothing, but you delay your exit on the muddy road, and you kind of like fishtail a little bit as you try to get onto the main service road. You're not there yet, but you're getting there. You slowed down. What else are you gonna say or do?
Yeah, she says, if we make it out of this, Spinoza, you owe me a coffee or something, man.
Yeah, so she tells us
I think
Spinoza,
I owe you more than that.
and then Parser's turn now. Parser, you're still in your car.
Is the car movable?
Yes, it's not total.
Okay. I want to try to use the car to ram the monster into the power lines.
That's why I said hint earlier. You could have done that. Yep. All right, so roll a drive check at a 20% bonus because it's fucking huge. Fucking huge, mate. And 20% bonus, yeah, because it would be higher bonus if it wasn't a muddy, shitty road. But the 20% bonus drive, and oh shit, critical! You do you do double damage.
Can I also
Roll-
can I also have another suggestion, maybe?
Sure.
Those bombs are coming in very soon. Could perhaps we consider the critical means he's conveniently a bit away from the monster at the end of this?
Drive down straight around it after ramming it down the dirt road because he doesn't want to get bombed. So,
Yeah, I want him getting bombed.
speaking of which, roll 1d12 plus 1, and then double that because that includes damage from the power lines that are going to shock it.
Do I
and
double?
from impact of your vehicle? No,
Do
just roll 1d12 plus 1 and then double the number.
Do I double the +1 as well?
No, just 1d12 plus 1.
Yeah.
Good question though.
So 2d12 plus 1.
No, 1d12 plus 1.
1d12
And then,
plus
then
1
whatever
and
the result is, you double.
Okay.
If you want, you could just roll
D12 plus
Ew.
1. And then
I mean, it's the reason why I say 1d12 plus 1 because anywhere from 2 to 13, which means after doubling, it's anywhere from 4 to 26.
There you go. 6.
Oh, wow, that was a shitty roll.
Not bad. Not a good one. Yeah, but no, it does 12 damage. So it.
No, you rolled a 3 times 2. That
Yep.
you didn't actually roll a die.
No, the D12 plus 1 came out to 3, and it's multiplied by 2, so it's 6.
Why does it say 3 times 2 on my
Because
mouse over then?
Because it's in
Because
brackets.
he said it. Yeah, because he said it to
Oh.
multiply.
Alright, okay, well, so you just roll really shittily. Hey, Joe, they're fighting a Shogoth in the woods in the winter on Christmas
It's going
Day.
very poorly.
So Merry Christmas, they're fighting a Shogoth.
Is it going slowly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And on top of that, Joe, we're fighting it, and my character's the only one who doesn't have fight or flight activated at the in
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah, 2/3 of them lost 5 or more sanity in one roll because they failed their sanity checks and lost a d20 sanity, and they just went berserk.
Yeah,
for
so my
several
character's
rounds.
just
See what
trying to
happens.
delay it and like flashbang it, so
Yeah.
that way when it gets to our friends, just instantly kill them.
Yeah, but one of them did a really good decision. When he finally regained his control of his character after berserking for a few rounds, I had him roll a d6 for each of them. Gargamond over here, who plays Parser, he ran to his vehicle at the nearby diner 100 feet away, got into the vehicle, and then rammed a power pole / telephone pole, and then downed a bunch of power lines. Then on his second round action, after that, he drove into the Shogoth to then knock it into the power lines, and now basically electrocuting it and hitting it for damage. And then he drove off because there's a bomber coming that Dillinger has authorized as a last resort. So they don't want to be in the bombing radius of these laser targeting bombs. So, in other words, there might be a congressional inquiry after this on why there was a bombing by, a stealth bomber on Massachusetts soil. But it's either
Well,
that or the Shogoth gets loose.
I'm gonna talk about Swiss.
Training
We have confirmed Kodiak Marauder and Black Market presence here.
What were you saying, Joe?
I said it was a training accident.
It was
Yeah,
a
but no,
training accident.
it was-
Of course.
But no, it was really
It
funny
slipped out
though,
of it.
Joe, because like one of the guys just because it was chasing some people. One of them just runs off in the woods, gets killed in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The other's like, oh god,
Yeah,
I'm just running this
the
blank
other's a
away.
Kodiak Murata motorcycle club guy. They're gonna pin this on apparently. That's why I laughed. But anyway, okay. So you do 6 damage, which wasn't as bad as it could be, but it does take damage over time. Did you already roll the white phosphorus for last round? Because I forgot.
I did not.
Roll D8. It's taking more white phosphorus damage from that grenade. Willie Pete is nasty. Oh, so that pierces
Oh, yeah.
armor. Oh, he is very wounded. All right, so it is almost dead. Not that you guys know that. You just know it's bleeding and screeching as this giant fucking creature is just quivering and getting electrocuted and being eaten by white phosphorus and just got rammed by a rental vehicle
And is getting shot.
and is getting shot a lot. I mean, you guys are doing your best to kill this Shogoth, but man, is it tough. All right, now it's its turn. It's not dazed by a flashbang anymore, but it can try to go after Parser. So luckily, it decided to go after Parser and not onto the country highway, because you don't want a bunch of random innocent bystanders going insane from seeing a Shogoth. So that's kind of a good thing that he hit it and then distracted it to go after him. Because otherwise, every single NPC that sees him on the highway, the Shogoth will have to roll a sanity check. Just saying. And that's a lot to cover up. But anyhow, what do you mean you saw a giant monster larger than a subway car running around on the highway? I don't believe you. But anyway. Yeah, the monster goes after him. There is a chance it will catch up to him, so make a new drive check, Parser. At 20% bonus, because you got a head start. And then if you fail your check, it catches up and may attack you. I say may because I still got to roll for its attack roll. All right, so yeah, you outrun it. Boom, off you go. It's going to still come after you, flowing after you, or screeching in some ethereal, haunting voices. But it's bleeding all over the place, blackish, boiling blood, and flows off into the woods after Parser. Spinoza, you are in the vehicle, motoring away. You can take some party shots at it if you want.
That's what I was thinking.
Single shot, burst fire, or full auto.
How many? How far is it from me?
It's far enough that if you fire full auto, you get a negative 20% penalty. If you fire a burst, no modifier. If you fire single shot, no modifier.
Okay. But like, is it within shotgun range or?
Yes, it is within shotgun range, but you won't get double damage, as in 2d10 damage, because it's not within close range.
Got it. Okay, so then single shot.
Oh, Redbird fell off the chat. It might be his internet again. But it is your turn, so let's go and resolve that wall. Oh yeah, you totally hit. But you do regular shotgun damage, which I forgot what it is offhand. Let me look in the book.
Oh no, it's not the shotgun. It's the rifle.
Oh, the rifle.
Single shot rifle.
Oh, then I believe it's 1d12 for this kind of. I think so. If not, we'll say it is for sake of speedy.
1 damage.
Oh, okay. You don't even do any damage.
I shoot it in an eye.
Yeah, you shoot it in its armored furry carapace. You mean as it kind of flows away, but otherwise, yeah, it doesn't do a jack. The bullet just kind of shatters on it. And it's new rounds, so Redbird's not here to roll, so I'm going to roll white phosphorus for it. If I roll high enough, he actually may die. Nope, not dead yet. Just getting there, single-digit bastard. You know, Shogoths have well over 20 hit points usually, just so you know. And they have heavy armor. Luckily, the white phosphorus just eats through its armor, ignores it. But still, it's pretty beefy. All right, so next round, we're going to hold Sophia's action, but we're assuming she's driving away. Parser, you need to roll another drive check. This time at a regular mod, just to see if you don't spin out or something. Yeah, you're fine. You're well ahead of it. And Parser's done. That leaves the monster. The monster's going to still try to go after you. I think it has some sort of other attack, so let me look in the handler's guide. Because it's dying and wants to use all its attacks at this point.
How far is the bomb out, by the way?
It has been about 7 rounds. 7 times 6 is what? 7 times 6.
42.
Oh, it's less than a round or two away. Then it's going to drop on it.
Got it.
And it's a heat-seeking bomb. So it's kind of one of those things. It's going to find the largest source of heat, a.k.a. the Shogoth. Yeah.
That has white phosphorus and...
No,
electricity
it
go through
wouldn't
it.
have white phosphorus. It would just be a really big bomb.
No, I mean the Shogoth.
Oh, you
has
mean
white
the
phosphorus.
Shogoth right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's
I thought you
also
were talking about the
burning,
bomb.
and then he's got the electricity making him even hotter. Like,
Yeah. But
yeah,
yeah, speaking of which, I got to roll electricity damage as it gets away from the power lines.
got to be like the biggest heat signature
Just
they've
go
ever
and
recorded.
do 1d6 electricity damage.
D6.
I'll roll. I have already
Okay.
got it rolling. Oh shit! It dies because I just
Yeah!
over time. It would die being shocked to death as it's trying to pull away from the power lines, and then just goes still, and then just basically decomposes rapidly into a bunch of boiling brackish ichor, black blood, and some of it soaks into the ground, which may or may not cause some sort of ecological disaster. You don't know. Either way, it's dead. As Parser races away, Sophia races the other way on the highway, and Redbird's just back in time for me to say that it died at the end of the last round.
Abort the mission.
then-
Abort the mission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might want to tell the bomber to go away.
Yeah,
abort.
The Shoggoth collapsed into a bunch of brackish black ichor, boiling black ichor, and decomposed rapidly after it died from both white phosphorus damage over time and then electricity damage over time.
God,
so, yeah.
Man.
So you tell Leone to call off the bomber, right?
Yeah. So he says,
Okay.
when I called the bomber, we killed it.
All right, I got it. And then he hangs up. Click. The satellite phone goes dead.
Yeah, no, Sophia just sighs and says, I know Delturian doesn't do promotions, but I think we earned one.
Speaking of which, this is the end of the opera. Because after this, you see the forest is on fire. Not from you guys, but apparently there was a fire back at the Singer cabin, which you now see is spreading. And there's oily, greasy smoke about half mile into the forest.
Oh my god, I was going to
So
just...
there's a huge forest fire going on, which is actually in your favor because now it's going to cover up any evidence of a gunfight. But the problem is, Parser has to turn back around because the fire is coming towards him. So I need you to roll a drive check, Parser, or you may die horribly.
Let's go get that coffee.
Wait, go for him first.
Oh, Parser,
Yeah.
the fire starts to get closer to you, but it won't set your car on fire. But you will take 1 damage through armor from the heat. You get
Okay.
one last drive check, and if you fail or fumble this, you're screwed. So good luck. Oh,
Yes.
thank God. So,
Fair.
because I was about to say, if you failed or fumbled it, you would have had your car on fire. But no, you're fine. You drive away as the fire licks at you and you feel the heat. You took the 1 damage from burns from the heat, the extreme heat of the forest fire. But no, you don't. You don't get your car on fire. You don't die. You get back onto the MSR and motor away. Either way, the opera does end because you're. You all each would get a phone call at the same time on one of your burners. And if you pick up, you're on a conference call with Dillinger. He's like, "You motherfuckers, you nearly had me having to bomb a motherfucking monster. Good thing you didn't have to fucking do it. I'm tired of these motherfucking monsters in motherfucking England. You are off
Dillinger,
New England. You are off the fucking case. The opera is over. Your tickets are revoked. Go the fuck home." He hangs up.
Dillinger, what was...
He hangs up before you can say anything.
Oh, Lord.
He's just pissed off that he had almost
I know,
a
like-
stealth bomber.
By the way, Joe, I just want to tell you, here's your introduction to this whole monster thing. We were told, hey, something's probably in that wood, and something's probably in those woods.
He was
We weren't told
implied.
what?
It was implied because Dillinger on a conference call with their direct handler, SAC Leone, they're talking on the conference call with the group on speakerphone on the satellite phone, and they're like, "Yeah, so there's a mortar that Dillinger moved within a mile of it." "Yeah, I did." And yeah, as a last resort, Dillinger said, "You can use an airstrike and or the mortar, but only as a last resort."
Anyway,
But then
I
never
too imagine-
explained why they had those options. 'cause-
I too imagine Dillinger was just like, he heard about the bombing, and he's like, oh, okay, they didn't call it in. I have to go get money. I have to go to Congress now, mother effer. Then, like, he just sees it called, like, oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah, he sees it called off, so he doesn't have to explain or cover it up that there was a training accident or some bullshit. But anyway, either way, yeah, you guys would not hear a bomb go off because you called it off. It actually was about to in less than 2 combat rounds.
I mean, hey,
Drop a bomb.
we handled that pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could have
I think
gone
we
a
did
lot
good.
worse.
Yeah,
'Cause I could have rolled a 1 on the damage for the electricity and it would have still
Yeah.
lived. But no, I rolled a max damage and it
Well,
died.
But,
So-
poor Sophia had to delay the monster as much as you can.
Yeah, because everyone else went fucking temporarily insane. It was pretty funny.
It's also one for motives to keep other agents safe, so she's going to the dangerous thing instead of like, 'cause
Yeah.
there were probably some agents who said, they've gone insane, I'm just driving off.
Okay, one thing I gotta make sure. We did actually keep the guy who was sick, right? We didn't just leave him on
No,
the
No,
road.
he ran. He ran off to the diner, past the diner, off into the swamp somewhere.
We should probably get him.
Before you end the opera, yeah, you can go get him.
Let's go get him.
All right, so we'll just assume you pick him up. You see him just kind of collapse in the swampland in a fetal position.
We just kind of pick him up and like bring him with us, I guess.
All right, so where do you drop him off, and you just take him to the green box and leave him there? Because remember, Dillinger called in pissed off that your invitations to the opera have been revoked. Get the fuck out of here, go home. So you can just leave him at the green box tied up if you want.
We could do them. We'll call Leone.
Or you could call Leone.
Yeah, no. Sophia will call Leone.
Oh, you call Leone. It says this number has been disconnected. Please try again.
Okay, she tries again.
This number has been disconnected. Please try again.
Mother
Number
effer,
cannot be
okay.
completed as dialed. Please try again.
She looks at one of you. At least one is a Fed, right? You guys have like some sort of thing you can toss them in.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I could give it to my buddies at
Spinoza could,
Lights.
or
Yeah.
Parser could, because Parser's a U.S. Marshal.
Okay. Well, one of y'all handle it because I don't want to. Look, I'm being honest. I don't want to just cap the guy. That's the alternative.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
place him under arrest and handle it with a cover
Yeah, he
story.
is a wanted criminal of some international, gun smuggling, drug dealing, motorcycle
Hate to-
club.
I hate to say, but after what he's seen, I'm willing to bet jail and/or prison is probably going
The
to. be
guy's not
guaranteed
even
for him.
verbal anymore, and he's just tucked into a fetal position, shaking. He's stuck. He's nonverbal. He's not wanting to talk. But when you guys
He's
meet up,
getting-
before you leave the area, Parser's gonna pick him up and put him under arrest and all that, and make it look like you just happened to come across him. You don't have to roll anything, Parser, but yeah, you do that. Actually, you get a sanity award, Parser, because you get a promotion. This guy's a shot caller within the Kodiak Marauders. Who he is not important to the narrative, but he is a shot caller, and he was they had a case building on him. They were looking for him for years. So you get a promotion, and you get a sanity award of 1 point because it feels good to be promoted, Parser.
Speaking of sanity,
And the rest, I was about to get to that. And the rest of you get a 1d4 sanity award. Parser, Sophia, and Spinoza get a 1d4 sanity award for killing a terrible, terrible Shoggoth.
and probably saving quite a few people in the process.
Yes,
Now,
'cause
do
it
I get
could've-
PTSD?
You might, but because you did hit breaking point. But here's the thing: if it followed Sophia's car, and it could have gone on the highway, and it could have been a really bad time for a bunch of people driving by.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, Sophia. Perhaps the only complaint DG has about Sophia is that she's not always concerned about keeping it under wraps. So
Yeah, but Parser at least hit it and managed to
Ouch.
aggro it. So Parser aggroed it, and then it went back into the woods after him.
she's getting therapy after this.
I only have
Why-
2 below
Wait,
my
why are you getting therapy? You gain sanity, not lose it.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying she's getting therapy. She's only got one back.
Oh, no wonder why. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right, because you did lose a bunch earlier. So you gain 1 sanity back. Spinoza gains 3 back.
I definitely need
Parser
therapy.
gains back 5 because he gets the 4 plus the 1 from being promoted. All right, that's it for sanity awards.
Yeah.
And don't forget to hit the power button for any failed skill check box. And I am surprised none of you died horribly because 2/3 of you were berserking.
I mean, it's a
Those-
show.
no,
So
Those flashbangs help though,
yeah,
because it has
So I
dozens
think-
upon dozens of eyes. So flashbangs really does disorient and daze
Yeah,
it.
so I think I need to explain to the group my last account for Shoggoth. So here's what happened. It's a group of 4 people. We go into a basement. One burst out. My character goes berserk, like full autos it, does like 15 or so damage. And another character banished it with a spell. And I'm like, 15 damage, only like wounded. How much damage did I do to it? And I think it was Swiss or I think it was just the GM. He says, Red, you haven't even done a fifth of its health yet.
Yeah, it has a lot of hit points. It has like 100 hit points, I think, according to canon rules. For me, I modify templates all the time.
Yeah.
So it probably, I'm not even going to tell you how much it has, but it has a lot of hit points. That's why you
But
guys, if you
then,
notice,
no.
you kept hitting it with damage 15, 16, 12, this, and it still kept going. It's
Yeah.
fucking nasty. And it has armor. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of you died.
Well, I mean, yeah, we managed to work together
You
pretty
don't
well. Good thing-
understand it. So most of its attack modes have like 20 lethality or higher. It's nasty.
Yeah, and also it's
It's
your
one of the
Shoggoth,
nastiest Lovecraftian creatures in Delta Green.
No, yeah, it's pretty much a boss monster in Delta Green, which is saying a lot
yeah.
because, like,
Yeah.
Shoggoth is like the thing you put in off like a 10 session case.
Yeah, but the only reason I put it in this one is because I need to give you guys a challenge of some sort, and you guys were speed running this opera anyway. So it was kind of one of those. I thought it might make it into a boss fight the beginning of next session, but luckily Gargamon came back, and then we could finish it out in just one session flat. 'Cause I estimated this opera would take 1 to 2 sessions, maybe a third if you were really slow, or you let more reinforcements arrive. But it's one of those things that you guys managed to trigger the boss monster. The only thing you should be lucky for is there were no eldritch deities involved in this opera.
Well, I mean, if there's an Eldritch Deity involved, if there's an Eldritch Deity on Earth, I think Earth's just gone.
No, they could be summoned during an operation or something like that, or
Well,
the
no,
avatar could be here.
I don't mean summoned or like avatar. I mean they're full on Eldritch Deity themselves.
Oh yeah, the actual like physical. Yeah, that'd be different.
One of the few saving graces about the whole situation is that most Eldritch deities just really don't care about Earth. It's insignificant.
Yeah,
it's really
the humans and humanity and Earth are insignificant and unimportant.
Yeah, because
and the great multiverse.
Yeah,
that's the whole Lovecraftian mythos thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just straight up like aliens with like shapes of like reality warping powers out there. They're probably way more interesting.
And like Azathoth, the idiot god alone, is not even that smart. He just kind of eats entire solar systems. He doesn't care.
He's like, nom nom. These blue stars are good. Like,
which is why when you said if let's say Azathoth was in the solar system would just cease to exist.
Yeah, exactly.
He would just eat the solar system and move on.
Yeah, which is also scary because that means that like if one god just notices the place or decides wants to go there, that's dangerous. Which is why the culture.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, and you're right. Basic Lovecraftian Eldritch mythos is they don't really give a shit about humanity. We're like insects to them.
Yeah.
Anyway, good job, everyone. Somehow you didn't die, and Parser became a senior deputy marshal. You got a promotion. You got a shot caller out of this important gang.
Yeah.
The good news is that hopefully Dillinger like Sophia more. I guess I don't know.
All right. So anyway, good job. You managed to speed run this fucking session again. Not nearly as fast as the last opera, opera, but yeah, you did.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, what happened was you guys left the guerrilla courier guy to go off and do things, and then he accidentally started a fire. Was running from a Shoggoth. So if you followed him to the cabin immediately, then you would have run into the Shoggoth in Deep Woods, and then maybe prevented a forest fire, or maybe instigated one. It really depends on player actions.
He was armed, so I wasn't going to try.
Yeah. They could have full autoed you when you try to pursue him to the cabin, for example.
I think it worked out perfectly the way it did.
Yeah, the way it worked out, actually probably pretty optimal way to go. Because it would have been risky if you went to the Deep Woods with him. Because both the motorcycle guy and the courier had full auto guns. And then there was also a Shoggoth lurking around the cabin.
And I was the only one that got hit, and I didn't even get dealt damage. So
that was super lucky.
That was fucking lucky.
Because, like, okay, to perspective, that Shoggoth could have killed us all in, like, 3 turns.
Yeah, if I rolled lower by 3 more points, you would have been killed automatically with lethality. I rolled a 23 out of remember? If I rolled 3 less points, you would have been just dead, period.
Oh, yeah. No, it's scary. There's a lot of...
Victory!
Lethality is so good. You could have, like, a 15 armor vest you've made yourself perfectly, and, lethality, they just shot you in the eyeball. Good job, you're dead.
Yeah, but in the case of this monster's lethality, a razor-sharp light tendril would have just decapitated you. But instead, I didn't hit lethality, and I did minimum damage.
Yeah, because lethality...
So you got lucky.
Yeah, lethality represents, like, the perfect, like, oh, look, they just got the one, inch gap in your armor, and they just shot you, and it's sorry.
Yeah, it would have hit you in, like, the exposed throat with a razor-sharp tendril or something. I would have explained, but then when I looked at the roll, I'm like, oh, okay, no lethality, good. Because I actually like Spinoza. He's a really good character. He's funny.
Yeah, well...
But at the same time, the game's just fucking lethal.
Anyway, I hope Delta Green feels like it got its bang up its buck out of Sophia's super soldier program.
Yeah.
At this point, could have show off success.
All right, so at the very least, you guys have fulfilled your duty as reservists of Delta Green Cell C and prevented some massive fucking shit from happening. So, good job. Hope everyone had fun.
Yeah.
Fucking Shoggoth boss battle was like tense for quite a few bits there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was insane in the membrane.
Yeah, because if like Parser failed enough checks, he either A would have had his car on fire, or the Shoggoth would have caught up to him and tried to eat his entire car. But nope, some
Yeah.
good rolls from Parser.
Heck yeah.
But
Good idea.
Yeah, those drive rules.
yeah, you failed one drive roll, but it was a multi-roll check, so you had 2 chances to get out of the fire at least. Luckily, you succeeded on the second one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just be engulfed in flame, suffering from fire damage.
Yeah,
And you could
Still
die.
able to survive, but it would have been worse. Is my point.
I was trying
Then you
to
would have.
trying to think
go
of
ahead.
ways to do heavy damage without actual explosives. And the only thing I could come up with was we have cars.
Yeah,
So,
cars are useful.
Yeah.
It's just that you're probably not going to be able to rent again under your real name because you would have had to submit a more or less
Turned it in.
total
Why is it-
rental vehicle.
Yeah.
Turned it in. Why is it totaled? And why is it like? Are there scorch marks? Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
actually,
the government will
I
pay
take
for
that
this.
back. The one rental company would not let you rent from them again, but other rental companies may just charge you more.
Yeah, well, it was
Meanwhile, so-
rented under my code name, Parser, like John Parser,
Right.
Mike Parser,
you-
or something like that.
And you paid in cash, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, then never mind. They would have just blacklisted your code name.
Yeah.
They won't allow John Parser with that fake ID again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sophia is just, I guess, good enough or good enough. I said Sophia just happens like, look, pristine condition. There's some mud there. That's it.
Yeah, actually, you didn't get your car damaged.
No,
Oddly
somehow.
enough.
Despite being
Somehow.
shot at and shoggoffed.
Yeah, I did try to fall out of you early on. You didn't get hit. So your car is actually unblemished. Wow, amazing.
Look, guys.
Yay!
That's why Sophia pushed me into the car because she knew the car couldn't be damaged.
I can't afford to
Invincible
pay
car.
for it. But no,
Actually,
no,
good
yeah.
thing is Redbird made that check on bureaucracy and got you all that heavy ammo and ordnance.
we may have died
Oh, yeah.
otherwise.
Because without all those flashbang grenades, for example, you wouldn't have
Yeah, we were
paused.
doomed.
You wouldn't have paused and dazed the Shoggoth. It would have had 2 extra actions.
yeah,
for that
and that could
combat.
be enough to kill someone.
Yeah.
2d12,
But no, yeah,
that's almost my HP.
But yeah, well, like I said though, one good thing about one thing about Sophia is that she borderline refused to leave another agent behind. So, so at the very least, if she has to, she'll try to help and be like, okay, the monster's days run.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
no.
honestly, that combat went a lot better than expected because Shoggoth tend to party
Yeah.
wipe people.
Yeah, because unlike Allard,
Uh,
who, quite frankly, if he broke, he probably would have chosen fled and just ran away from you guys. Sorry. Allard is.
And
Allard is.
I'm still waiting for the day that someone chooses Fawn out of the 4 Fs in front of a Shoggoth.
Fawn is probably objectively the worst option most of the time.
Most of
When-
the time, but not always. But 90% of the time it is.
when
Because
Parser,
if someone tried to plead with the Shoggoth not to get eaten, you would just get eaten.
It's just like, it's talking. Nom 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 nom.
Well, I'm
What?
sorry, Gargamel. You trying to say something?
yeah, when Parser walked into the green box and he saw the 21 cans of beans and he overanalyzed the number 21, that's why I code named him Parser, because he overanalyzes things.
See, I was wondering about that conversation bit. So that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Nice. That makes a lot of sense. That's why you overanalyzed it and said it was a multiple 7. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was wondering what that dialogue bit was about. I think it was something to do with your character. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But that's a good explanation. That makes sense. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go get some dinner.
All right, thanks for running.
All right. See you next
thank
week at
you.
the regular time for Delta Green, 3 p.m. You're welcome to join the regular long campaign with your current character or a new character, Tony. We normally play every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, typically ending by 6 p.m. But today
Okay.
was a little bit later because I wasn't sure if I was even going to be able to be on. But then my plans changed, so that's why I ran it at 2 instead.
You'll meet my other
Done.
character. His name is Alex
Wait,
Allard.
not 3 p.m. We meet at 1:30 p.m. My bad. I was
he is a
confusing
lot-
it with another game I have on Sunday.
He is quite a bit more selfish. He may have just left you guys back there.
Yeah. So normally we play from about 1:30 to about 5 p.m. Eastern time. Every Saturday is what I meant to say.
Okay.
So if you can show up on Saturdays, yeah, you're welcome to play Spinoza again on a new character, Tony.
Gotcha.
You don't have to commit. You can just show up whenever.
I didn't fail a lot.
It's not like one of those games where I'm like, oh, you got to show up every single session. Otherwise, I'm
Excuse me,
kicking you.
sir, you
No,
left me.
actually, push-up classes. You weren't here for the last 3 sessions. We're terminating you for no attendance. Now, occasionally, I will request that you show up to a session. Otherwise, we won't run it because your character might be integrated or integral to the storyline. But
Yeah,
normally,
yeah.
like I said, you don't have to commit. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
all right, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. Later.
All right. See you
All right,
guys.
have a good one.
Okay,
Thanks,
actually,
thanks for
like-
running.
My drive's 42. I'll
Thanks
see
for
you
not
later.
dying, Gargamon.
Yeah.
I feel bad about killing characters anytime, but I have to get
Oh.
over that over in Delta Green because
Yeah.
Delta Green's just built to be deadly.
You killed
Yeah.
Sophia twice.
Like I feel bad Sam Butler went insane, but that's just the nature of the game.
Well,
Yeah.
Sam's a Sam, so you know.
Well, then again, he did keep casting Enter Carcosa. Every
Yeah,
time he
no.
cast major spells, it saps your
I mean,
sanity.
Snowman was leaning into it by the end of that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm out. Hungry. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Farewell.
See you later, everybody. And for our viewers, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, also please leave a comment. And if you're watching us live on Twitch, I strongly urge you to explore our links down below the view screen. We have down below and to the right a link to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital if you're interested in donating to a charity. Let it be St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Our goal is $100, and we're sitting right at the $45 mark currently. And as soon as we make that $100 goal, I'm going to switch back to the Wounded Warrior Project. We'll probably alternate Wounded Warrior and a St. Jude Children's Research Hospital at $100 goals. Also, we have links to down below to our Patreon, PayPal, and Discord, as well as a link to my AD&D 2nd Edition game. If you feel like joining us on Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. It is AD&D 2nd Edition, and the current story arc is going to take place in Fantasy North America. It is going to have Cthulhu elements, Lovecraftian elements, as well as Native American lore and cryptids. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It'll probably take a few years to play through that whole story arc. So if you're interested in stuff like that, I don't think that's ever been done before in 2nd edition Fantasy North America, at least on Twitch. So it will be live streamed, no cameras, of course. It's just through Discord and using Roll20, the AD&D 2nd edition simple sheet. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and apply there. And it is for patrons only, so you'll need to pledge at the $10 level or higher, the player level, on my Patreon, if interested. The link to my Patreon is also down below the screen. And at this time, I'm going to look for one of my friends to see if we can raid into someone's channel. Looks like Lord Gosumba is streaming, so we're going to raid into Lord Gosumba's channel. He usually streams Greyhawk related content, and it looks like they are playing a Greyhawk game right now, so we're going to raid into that. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh, I just watched